it's good times. Good times for our side of this whole thing. But yeah, we're back. Plenty to discuss as well outside of this major news. There's been a lot of good animes out there. Dragon Ball Daima has been great. I guess Super Saiyan 4 is canon, by the way, now.
Oh shit!
What's going on?
Oh shit!
Goats, Flame King. What's going on, bud? Yeah, so that's a big one. I saw Super Saiyan 4. We all wondered, what if it was canon? Now it is officially. It was pretty lit to see in canon. Clearly, Goku and Vegeta are weaker as children. They stated multiple times, and their performances are not as good, but they're still quite powerful. Yeah. They can go up to Super Saiyan 4. I mean, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Also, Invincible, for you guys that are comic book fans, been fire. Caught up with it on Amazon Prime. Shit's fire. Low-key, Invincible might be catching up to Omni-Man. Low-key. I don't know yet. Yeah. Obviously, they're allies now, but it would be nice to see him spar again, because Mark has gotten a lot more powerful. Cobra Kai, you guys are Cobra Kai fans. I've been dropping a lot of Cobra Kai content. You guys have been liking it a lot. Shit was fire. Peak television, or peak streaming... peak streaming show. It's fucking fire. Shout out to Cobra Kai. So more of that will keep coming. There's plenty to discuss, so feel free to ask any questions, folks. Hit the like button, by the way. The more likes, the better.
Yes, sir. Hit that damn like button.
It's a good time.
Come on, man. Show that love. Yes, sir.
You guys gotta hit it. You gotta hit it like when Six Tails Naruto was slamming that little wood plank on Pain's head. Over and over, whack-a-mole type shit. So.
Cobra Kai never dies. Yes, sir. That's right.
I heard the new episodes came out. I haven't seen them yet, but I heard that too.
It was fire, man.
Oh, you seen it? It was good. Nice.
No, yeah, I haven't seen it yet though.
Cause I left off on the cliffhanger after that one dude was killed in the tournament.
Oh, Quan?
Yeah. So
that dude was peak. He was peak aura.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, he was about it, bro. He's that guy.
I think I'm gonna do. This is for those that like a first scoop. I'm gonna do actually Daniel LaRusso versus Mr. Han, because they're making a Karate Kid Legends movie.
Oh,
and they're making Jaden Smith sensei for Karate Kid 2012. He's gonna meet Daniel LaRusso.
Really?
They're gonna train some other kid. So I thought, why not make a versus matchup? Who would win? I'm not gonna say who I think wins. You're gonna have to wait for the video, folks. But no one's done that, at least to my knowledge. Yeah, at least to my knowledge, no one's done that matchup in the Cobra Kai fandom. What's going on, BC King? Oh, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Much love, G. Much love.
Appreciate that, man.
It's very dope, though.
Deserves one of those. What's up? What we're doing tonight? So, obviously, the big news is the noodles fight is officially back on. I had to make an alt account because that pussy had me IP banned on his server. He's a little bitch, but I found him. I'm too smart for him. Found him with an alt account. Called him out. He kind of sounded like he was already trying to avoid it. He's like, I don't have a job right now. By the way, he's jobless. Not surprised. He's a fucking loser. So I said, hey, let's set this up. He's like, I don't know what job I'll have. I'm between jobs right now. I was like, okay, give me a date months ahead. Any job that you get, I know you get paid minimum wage, will allow you to have a day off months ahead. He's like, okay. And so I got on the ticket for October 24th. You guys can see it on the screen.
Hey, but Jay, didn't I call it, though? Didn't I call it that, like, fucking, when it all started, at that one point, to where he was like, oh, let's do the fight, whatever, they're green, whatever, blah, blah. And then next thing you know, you actually had, like, an actual IRL thing come up, like a, really good thing going on. And so you did it. And then I told you from the get-go, like, the moment you buy him the ticket, like when it's actually legitimately confirmed, 'cause at least back then before nothing was bought, it was just in the air that it was going to happen, But the moment you confirm it, it's like, all right, let's get it. And you spent your own money and everything. It's already just bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I knew it. I know how these rats operate, bro. Yes, he's scared. I've called it.
Anyone with a nut drive, bro, is gonna find themselves a job to pay the bills one way or another, like next week, dog. Like, there's no reason for you not to have a job like 6 months out, bro. Like, that's just like that's a pure cap, dog. Let's be honest.
Shinobi and Jay,
this arc, dude, you better show up. You better show up, man. I'm telling you.
What I'll say though, Shinobi, what you just said, like that's not gonna work for him. 6 months, bro. That's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna come up with another excuse. I'll say that. You know what I mean? But Fucking better than that. Like I'm calling it right now. He's not gonna do it. I know how that bitch is. I'm telling you. He's a fat ass. He's a fat ass cook that sits behind his little monitor in his room with his fucking Cheeto bags in the side, okay, and yells at people or thinks he's a god and debating whatever. He's not about that shit in real life.
He's not. Dude. Never has been. Noodles. You even said you're buying this ticket is a risk to me. That's what you said. I recorded the whole conversation. You're not intelligent enough. Even to go back and delete it, I have it already. So you're making excuses to not show up. Please show up. You'll have your shot.
That's crazy.
You'll have your shot.
Hilarious.
And I'll say this: the whole time that we're leading up to this, I'm gonna be the villain in your story, man. I'm sorry. I have to verbally torment you for the next few months. You gotta atone for your sins. You have to atone for your sins. All your friends can get it. Fucking bitch ass Clyde, Seth, rapist, Surfbone, call them out, bring them all here. I'll fucking flame all of them, every single one. Bring as much backup as you need. It won't make a difference. All of them.
Well, let's be real. I don't know about Seth the pedo, but fucking Clyde, he's another pussy. He would never, ever show an IRO.
Absolutely.
He would never. Come on, like that's not happening.
Also, Clyde, I gotta say this too, Clyde. So, shout out to the guy that reposted your fucking exposed video. You're a hypocrite little bitch, by the way. I saw a stream with you and Seth the other day. You're probably watching this, and so is bitch ass Seth. You were always talking about, he would make me debate, and I was just never into that. I was a victim. You're hanging out with him now. You're debating for him again. I saw a stream where you're debating some dude on politics. You're a fake little bitch. All you guys are. Noodles, Clyde, all y'all. You're all fake bitches. And if you want to contest me on that, please come find me. Please. All y'all.
Yeah.
Noodles, you shouldn't have asked for this, man. You should have said no to the ticket. I'm going to be your villain in your story. I'm going to have you depressed like you did, like when your girl cheated on you. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be relaying all this depression on Instagram again, like when Arrow exposed you about it. That's what you're going to be doing for the next 6 months, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's on now. You thought I was joking. You thought I was playing. This is real. I bought you the tickets on the screen. You telling me, oh, you're taking a risk buying it. Are you scared? First of all, Noodles, hold a job. You're a grown-ass man. Hold a job. How many jobs have you had, man? I saw you in your announcements on your server. Anyone needs scripting? I need the money right now. Come on, man. Get a job. Hold it down. You're not a man. Like I said, make sure to make the arrangements with the man of the house. That is not you. That's your wife. The person that cheated on you. That's the man of the house. Make sure you make arrangements with her so you can come out here. I know you got to check in with her, get permission from her. I know you're cucked by her with the ball and chain, but be there. That's all I got to say. And if you're watching this, feel free to come on right now. I invited you yesterday. Come on right now. Bring all your whole posse with you. I'll flame all of you. Please. Let's see what you guys are saying. Chat. He left me a pizza. He's fired. He can't give you the pizza now, unfortunately. What's your preferred loot? Chests or booty? What the fuck?
That's a good dad joke. You know what I mean? Like that's a good one.
Clyde never stood on business. Clyde's a bitch, bro. Fuck Clyde. I know you're watching this shit too. I dare you to do something about it, Clyde. Besides blocking me, do something about it. Playing Tekken 8. Tekken's fire, dude. Tekken is fire.
Yeah, I've been playing God of War lately, bro. Shit's fucking gas.
Oh, that shit is so fire.
Been so long, but yeah. Wow. Just
so fire.
Such an improvement, dude. It's amazing. Definitely.
Yeah, so fire. By the way, folks, it's just a great year for shows and movies. I mean, let's all pray that Superman's good. The trailer looks peak.
Yeah.
Superman, Fantastic Four, Captain America, I checked it out. It's way overhated. I would say this: the political opinions of Anthony Mackie, I don't give a shit about. Like, people are like, it's so fuck that movie, because he's saying Captain America doesn't represent America. That's stupid, but it's not gonna stop me from watching the movie. The movie was good. It was a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10.
Damn, okay, it's solid.
If I highball it, I would say 7.5. I'm being more fair. Highball 8.
Okay. Like, what would you rate like Joker 2 in perspective? You know what I mean? Like, just
highball 6, but I'd probably give it like a 5. It was pretty disappointing.
Okay, yeah, because there's tiers to this
5 or
shit.
6. Facts,
Like,
facts, yeah. A 10 is like Endgame or Infinity War. That's like a 10.
oh
Um,
yeah, I feel it.
or like Dark Knight or something like that. That's a 10. But
Yeah, just peak media,
peak
bro, for
shit.
sure.
Yeah, peak media. So we got Superman. I'm really hoping it's good. Like
Oh,
I
the
said, Fantastic
Hulk.
Four. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming.
About 4 o'clock.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
So
Show wise as
I
well,
won't be
Invincible
back
for comic book
on.
fans.
I won't be back
There is a
on
zombie movie
later
coming out. It's
tonight.
not
So
really
this I will only
promoted. I
be
don't know
live
why. 28
within
years
this
later.
hour.
I'm
But
sure
we're
many
just
of you
gonna
have seen
continue
28 Days
the
Later.
unranked challenge. Just
Making a
like
trilogy of it.
Definitely.
just stuff and then put it all
That looks
together.
pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. She's a breadwinner for sure now. Yeah, she's a man in the house. That's a fact. Never forget they both crawled back to Seth. They're bitches, man. Groveling
Yeah,
for his seat,
it,
bro.
yeah, for real,
Bitches.
bro. Like your tribe
Fuck
is
those
just
bitches, man.
it just speaks volumes about who you are as an individual for sure. You know what I mean? And if you keep like finding yourself in the same like circle, bro, like as your comfort zone, like you're not getting anywhere in life, bro, anytime soon, at least. It's kind of
Hell
sad.
no.
But society needs that, dude. We need like the whole pyramid. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah,
like yeah, so it is what it is.
it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the sad part. Um, you guys play Marvel Rivals? I haven't played it, but it's pretty popular. I know that.
Yes, I haven't played it yet.
Uh, I,
Dude,
I want to.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
at least
I've
try it.
you guys know me. Fucking if anyone even is subscribed to my channel, or not obviously I do a good amount of games when I can here and there, but I have played it.
Yeah.
I've gotten to Celestial. I'm already in the top 500, so like out of 500 players in the whole
Yeah.
world, that's how good I am at that game. But and I don't even play it. I don't play it on a daily basis. I don't even work full time. I don't get paid to do it either. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't have those benefits. But what's it called? But I'm still about it, and I put in some time when I could. So like with only like a couple hours worth, and I was still able to get that far. Like if I was literally able to play that shit like those other motherfuckers do on a daily basis, or
all
the people,
day.
yeah, like all day or getting paid and whatnot. Like bro, I would definitely be like already one above all, like which is the number one rank. But yeah, I'm pretty good at it. Like that shit. Those type of games have always been my shit. So what's it called? Like
Yeah,
the one before was
lit.
Overwatch. The only difference is it was first person. So like that's why I just gradually naturally was just really good at Marvel Rivals, because the only difference from Rivals is it's third person, but it's the same exact shit. It's just Marvel characters, So
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm pretty good at it. I got the Celestial 3. I mean Iron Fist. I use Hulk and shit. Fucking Moon Knight. Mr. Fantastic, shit like that. So, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys have an opinion on worst superhero film? Worst? Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern.
Yeah, that probably takes it
that was
for
dog
fucking
shit.
sure. That was really bad.
That's a shame too. I love the Green Lantern, bro. Like who doesn't? You know what I mean?
He's so lit.
Like Wonder Woman even shits on those fucking movies. Like, and Wonder Woman, like they weren't perfect or peak, but they were like it was mid. So like
it was.
You know what I mean? So like Green Lantern was just fucking shit, and that's sad, because especially when you have like a good actor like Ryan Reynolds, it's like what? How do you fold?
Yeah.
How do you fold? Because he's a good choice for the role. Like, you know what I mean? Because the Green Lantern, he is like a funny dude. You know what I mean? He can have his serious moments or whatever. It's like the actor for the choice was pretty good too, but they just, I don't know how. Actually, no. What the fuck am I saying? It's DC. That's why.
Like they need a Jon Stewart. I think I'm pretty sure they casted a Jon Stewart, or it's rumored.
That's what they should do. Just go, have a black.
Kyle Rayner.
Because to be
Jon
fair, he
Stewart.
was the first Green Lantern. Like if we're going based on comics, it was Jon Stewart and then Hal Jordan. So
Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, Jon Stewart. Yeah, they need to recast all those guys.
Dude, fuck it. Just put in Tobey Maguire, dude. Go.
There's a rumor that he's gonna be in Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars in 2027. I hope that's true. But
no, that'd be sick, man. Fuck yeah,
that'd be lit.
Come on now.
I wish Wonder Woman would get her own animated series. Wonder Woman's pretty cool. Ghost Rider 2 is garbage too. Oh, that movie was dog shit. Yeah, it was dog shit. Beat his ass, Jay. Oh yeah, bro, it's gonna happen if he shows up, which I doubt because he's a pussy. Ultron will be really cracked. Ultron, in the game, yeah. How the fuck has Wonder Woman not gotten an animated series before Green Lantern? True, she's pretty popular. Yeah. Halle Berry's Catwoman is painfully. Oh, that's another shit movie. Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Didn't even see it, to be honest. Yeah, it did not look appealing at all. Yeah, no.
So bad. Yeah, those are some of the bad ones, but it's a good year for media, from an anime standpoint to movies and in the box office to TV shows,
Games, bro,
yeah,
that would be popping too,
games,
bro. Come on,
fucking
dog.
GTA 6. Holy
Yep,
shit,
yep. Absolute
that's
highlight.
so crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be lit as fuck. That's gonna be the peak moment of this year easily for
Bro,
gaming.
the
Like,
amount of shit coming out this year though is crazy. Like it's just
I
everything. It's
know.
games,
so peak.
movies, like show, like everything,
dude.
bro. Like this year's just a
So
crazy year.
peak.
It's about time.
So crazy.
I think we all needed
And then
this.
like what,
Yeah.
like 2026 or 2027? That's when the Avengers movies are coming out back to back. So
Bro, so
Ooh.
speaking of beef, though, we gotta discuss. I don't think we have because we haven't streamed since this has happened. But the fucking halftime show, dude.
Oh yes.
Kendrick Lamar,
Ye-
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I gotta say this. The way he like teased the audience, he's like, "I know what you guys want," and he started playing "Not
Yeah.
Like Us." When he said Drake's name, he smiled at the fucking camera, and then he
Yeah.
had like the audience holds lights up that says "Game Over" after the halftime
Yeah.
show. I was like, bro.
And the whole fucking
Dri-
stadium like saying the minor
Fucking
part too, like,
chanting.
yeah,
God
singing
damn.
it.
Drizzy
Like,
Drizzy is
yeah.
dropping a solo album this year, I believe. He has to say something. He has to do something. Something.
And it was really
He's
well
right.
thought out too, man.
Like,
yeah, like
Yeah.
some innuendos about like him killing X or something, like via the
Yeah.
controller, via even the A. People thought it represented like the A minor, but in reality, it was representing the I guess record label that X was a part of. It was like that missing A that was not there during the label, label, if you will, and it
Yeah.
was just really thought out.
Exactly.
And yeah, he
Really,
just
really well thought out.
yeah.
I
said a
heard
lot
about that. He
you know.
apparently did like a lot
Yeah.
of deeper meanings behind with the performance. It was like
Really.
a lot of things.
Honestly, I've said this before too. Fucking Meet the Grams and this whole beef.
Yeah.
As far as lyrics, that was the best written. I mean, Not Like Us was the biggest. Like, it was a fucking West Coast classic, but as far as the best written, like,
Bro,
assassination I've seen
he wanted
since
blood
maybe
in
Hit
that
'Em Up,
song. He wanted blood.
since Pac. Dude, since Pac and like Ether, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it might even be better than Ether, but that's debatable. Meet the Grams was, dude, it was an assassination.
You could feel that
Man,
shit,
the-
Jay. Like how like sinister it
Yeah.
was. Like you could feel the hatred that man had.
The violence.
Yeah,
Dude,
violence.
The violence,
Just
the
like
shit he was saying. He's like, Sandra. He was talking to Drake's mom. He's like, Sandra,
Yeah.
you raised a terrible person. Like, this guy's
Yeah.
scum of the earth. And he's like, he should die. And I was like, dude, this sounds like Pac, but like more poetic. Like Pac was like when he was shitting on, like going after Biggie, after like hit him up. That was like a intense energy. This one was
Yeah.
more like thought out,
'Cause, like-
dark.
'cause that's-
and
that's-
they're
that-
both fucking peak.
That's the
but-
crazy thing. Yeah, that's the crazy thing too, Jay. It's like Drake. He did an incredible job of Family Matters, push up. Like just to this
Yeah, it was
day,
good.
to this
Yeah.
day, like it just sounds so fucking good, and just everything he said. Like it's
Shit's
just
fire.
10 out of 10. But but the difference between the Meet the Grams and like those two that Drake did, that was arguably his best ones, right? Like fucking Drake was still like he was being serious, but he was also still having like that clown troll behavior at the same
Yeah,
time.
he was like trolling.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
while
absolutely.
Kendrick, he just went straight demon serious
dead
mode.
ass.
Like he was about it.
dead
He was he was like nah.
Like Drizzy didn't go that far. Like,
Yeah, no.
He should have went farther. I mean,
He should have. Yeah.
the angle that Kendrick took, though. I mean, the pedo angle.
Yeah,
It was
and
brilliant.
that-
I mean, you gotta
and
give
that-
it to
we
him.
got
It
we
was
gotta
brilliant.
give it applause, Jay. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but out of all rappers, bro, who has thought that ahead to do some shit to slaughter in a
Oh,
rap in
yeah.
a rap dit? Like nobody, bro.
So
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
Like that, I'm
man.
sorry. Like, and mind you, I'm not a Kendrick fan. Like, like, and same thing for Drake. Like, I fuck with both of them. You know, I listen to their music, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't really care. Like, I'm not like a diehard fan for either or either. Like, the only people I've ever been like that was like M or Dax. Like certain other people, whatever, or NF. But like, so overall, like. It's like at the end of the day, like I've seen all the the perspectives, like people either shitting on K Dot or saying things for Drake, whatever. And it's like, and there's stupid shit with Drake, and then there's stupid shit with K Dot. But like at least with K Dot, it's pretty fucking clear, bro, that not only he technically won, but like on top of it, like just how he did it, like you gotta give him props. And it blows my mind how people are so delusional or swear to God he didn't deserve or earn that. It's like, no, bro, like. He was the bigger man. Checkmate, bro. Like if Drake did the same shit, I'd be saying the same shit for him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude. It was just the angle, the checkmate move on the chessboard. It was.
There's a lot of biased Drake fans, bro. A lot of bias.
Yeah.
And it's on both sides too. Like there's biased kid out like they're saying fucking, you know, but Drake like they be coping, bro. They be coping.
Yeah, he lost his battle. He'd have to drop a hell of a diss on his solo album.
Like in front of the Grammys, like millions of people, Grammys, the Super Bowl, millions of people again, like the whole world. Like, come on, bro. Like, are we really gonna sit here like?
Yeah, and it's
Drake is suing.
Ever in history as well. I mean, that just like adds fuel to the fire, bro. Like
past MJ's, Michael Jackson's. I was like, bro.
Like it's a dub. It's a dub. Like it's one thing to debate like how you feel overall with the diss songs, right? And how all that was. But as of like the conclusion and how everything connected to the whole rap beef, like K-Dot takes it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It is what it is. Like Drizzy, maybe he'll try something, but man, the damage is a lot.
And Jay's a Drake fan. Like he actually like really fucks with Drake too. So like
I fuck with Drake.
Like so again, like we just gotta be realistic, guys. Like that's all I'm saying.
You know what? I don't know how you guys feel, but I wish like Kendrick like played some of his older shit, bro. Like just give me one song, just one dog. Cause he had some
good kid, Mad City, dude. Yeah,
like,
man.
Prime K-Dot was something different, bro. But like I get it, you know what I mean? It was like momentum. You couldn't stop, but like I don't know, it's just me.
Yeah. What's the lore on why Jay's beefing with Noodles? So, I'll try to go as quickly as possible. It all started when I asked Clyde to be on this podcast. I was last year, early in the year. He said yes. Right, it's that simple. He deleted the messages like a little bitch. I have recordings of our DMs before he blocked me like a little bitch, but it does show him deleting them. It doesn't say like he deleted where he said yes because he's a little bitch. But he said yes. Then months later, Noodles asked me, "Hey, you want to debate?" I was like, "Sure, when I get a chance." And he started to push me. He's like, "Let's do it now." I was like, "I'm gonna tell you when I'm ready." And then he told Clyde, "Okay, only go on if he debates me first." So Clyde asked me. I said no. I wasn't even mean about it. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get pushed into doing something I don't want to do if it's not my timing. So then Noodles didn't like that. He thought the clout bait would get me, hook me in. I was like, I don't give a fuck how many subs he has. I'm not gonna do it until I'm ready to do it. Then he got hostile. So his true colors came out. So then we fell out. I tried to make amends with Clyde. Clyde tried to he was trying to strong arm me with his following. He's like, oh well, you know, you're gonna miss out on all this bullshit, and you're scared of Noodles. I'm like, am I? You know, I'm willing to fight him, right? And then I invited Clyde on. He said only if Noodles comes on. I was like, no, I don't want Noodles on. Why, you're not man enough to talk to me? And then he blocked me like a little bitch. And then that all led to this. You know, me and Noodles had our shit talking. He said he could whip my ass. I said, prove it. Here we are. Here we are. Let's see if he can't. I dare him to try. When are we getting the Meet the Cucks diss track? I'll tell you what, folks. I'm feeling pretty hyped about all this. So if this stream gets 100 in super chats, I'll drop it. Or if it doesn't reach it by now,
hey, let me get a verse on that too, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. We
gotta
get that shit.
I'm honestly down, dog.
Facts. That shit's fire. Let's see. So if by this stream we reach 100, I'll do it. If not, it's gonna have to be like a fun me thing of like 150. If by today we reach 100, I will drop the fucking diss track. I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, I just think it's been enough talking. You know what I mean? And
no more talking, man.
Something needs to happen. Because
this needs to be settled, dude.
The talking is just fueling his ego. You know what I mean? And people love that shit sometimes. And so it just needs to get extinguished. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way.
Yeah, bro, that dude's a bitch. Noodles standard got it. Reminds me of the giant crash out on Seth after the OG Swag versus Noodle debate. Typical Noodle. Yeah, if we reach the goal, folks, 100, I will drop I'll make the diss track. There is a rough draft of it. Batman and Shinobi have heard it. 100, I'll drop it. Fuck it, like next week or the week after. If not, then it'll have to be like 150. We'll see. If you guys really want it, very soon, make it happen. Clyde couldn't even talk to Seth on Keemstar. He's a bitch, man. Clyde's a little bitch. Tries to act tough. He's not tough.
No, he was
None of them are
he was
built
acting
like
like he was so traumatized and so like so abused, whatever, like that he literally couldn't even speak to the guy on a fucking voice chat channel on Discord. Like,
Bruh.
I mean, and here's the thing, like, at first with everything I saw, whatever you name it, all the context, etc., I was like, all right, it's at least understandable in a way because clearly it hadn't really like. There's probably even more beyond it, right? Like from what we even saw and heard, whatever. Like so, like at first, like I was cool with it. I was like, all right, whatever. Like it is what it is. I still think it was him being ridiculous over it, but at least I could in some way understand. But then like all that shit happened. They went through all that fucking bullshit, and then just to be butt buddies again. I'm like, wait, what? Like so it's all an act. It's all bullshit. It was all. It was clearly a clout move. It was clearly a drama. Days of Our Lives. Fucking fucking direction they went and so on and so forth. Like it was all just bullshit. All of it. You know what I mean? So.
It does a call for attention for sure. I was like, it's hard to gauge people's like mental aptitude, if you will, and like you, I, and Jay, like we don't really know how well mentally, there Clyde per se is at all times from the whole situation while it was still fresh,
Yeah.
And I can understand like not wanting to communicate as a way of like, I suppose, causing further damage, but you're thinking too emotionally rather than logically in that situation. And in hindsight, we all realize that like clear as day. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just think like, dude, like people that avoid communication, it baffles me because like at the end of the day, dude, like if
why
you
go
just
through all
avoid
that?
the situation, you don't get any kind of closure or clarity. And that frustrates me. I don't get it.
Well, like Shinobi, like better yet, like you said it right on the dot. Like if it's that bad, why even be on the fucking Keemstar stream? I mean, like post a video and be done with it, right? And leave it to everyone else, whatever, and that's it. Don't get on a fucking one of the biggest drama. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying he is the biggest, but you know what I'm saying? Like a really big drama fucking YouTuber or even like Twitter or whatever. Guy that like the whole world is basically gonna watch and interact with. You know what I mean? And like be talking all that shit. You name it or giving more info, whatever. And then when it comes to engaging with the person, the accused, right? Like then you're like, nah, fuck that. Like what? Like that's no. Yeah. That's crazy. So
yeah, bro, you don't even have the guts to face him. And now you're fucking with him again, like nothing happened. That's crazy.
Well, it's like
Can't
imagine.
make shit up.
Yeah, it's like imagine like you're in court, right? And like you have like the set abuser on the fucking like trial, and you're they're like, oh no, he didn't do anything, or you're just like being quiet.
Crazy.
That doesn't make sense, bro. Like here's your time to like communicate.
That's even worse. That's a really good analogy you just gave, Shinobi. Because in court, they don't give a fuck about all that. Now, if there's a crime allegedly or whatever it is, whatever, you all have to fucking be there. It needs to be dealt with, right? While with that, it's like, it's what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, so like at the end of the day, like it's just a bunch of pussy bullshit. Like it's just purely bullshit. Like it had to all be an act or some nonsense, or better yet, they all got mental health issues because there's no way you make a 3-hour-long fucking video, do all the shit that happened, and how big it got, and then had to like get involved, swag, you name it, the whole nine, just for that to be the conclusion of you guys being butt buddies and you name it and etc. And moving forward, and then sticking up for him too. That's the worst part. Like I would understand if like they're trying to like forgive, right? The whole thing of redemption or forgiveness or whatever, blah blah. And they still double down and be like, nah, you did some bad fucked up things, whatever. Like, there is what it is, past the past. Not even that. They're defending it now. Like what? Like,
it's irrational.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, $2 from Flav. Can't appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Deserves one of these for show.
Yes, sir.
I might as well have never posted that video. It just made him look like a fucking hypocrite, man. A hypocrite. That's all I made him look like. And he deletes it like we didn't fucking see it. Or like we didn't see Keemstar stream. Like, bro, what the fuck are you trying to kid, bro? And when people ask him about it, I'm friends with him, and that means something.
Or like people didn't react to it as well, and it's not on YouTube still. And that too.
That is crazy.
Like it's on my YouTube channel. Like those videos, I reacted to it. It's on my shit. They ain't going anywhere. I don't give a fuck. So that's my content now. I reacted to that bitch. Too. Fair use.
Noodles had a video too. He's like, the worst moment of my life. I got cheated on, and Seth told everybody. I'm like, why are you friends with him then? The fuck? I don't know. These guys are fucking pussies, man. Pussy.
Why he's friends with him?
almost.
It's called Moolah, Cloud. Seth is still moving forward and above and beyond because unfortunately, when it comes to anything in reality, regardless if it's proven or not, of whatever you're being accused of, like people just move on, don't really give a fuck. And if the person's entertaining or popular, they're just gonna still fucking ride with the guy, right? You know, so like that's why.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
someone asked Noodles like, "Why are you fucking with him again?" With Seth again. He's like, "Well, he still makes a lot of views and a lot of money. Might as well join in." I'm like, "You're such a
told
bitch,
you.
dude. You're such a bitch."
Called it.
Some
Like
people,
you said, Noodles.
yeah.
Like Noodles, you said this verbatim. You said the worst moment of your life is when you got cucked by your, by the man of the house, and Seth exposed it. That was the worst moment of your life. You had to go and, shout out on Instagram that you were depressed and that you're a cuck, and here you are, riding his dick again. Where's your pride, dude? Where is it?
Well, what's more
that-
crazy? It's like, bro, it's like you get wronged by Hitler, right? You know what I mean? Like that man put you through it, whatever. You're in the trenches, you name it, and then next thing you know, you're like, you know what, Hitler, you're really popular. You're making money. I fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like I was your victim, but you know what? Nah, I fuck with you, man. You're just that guy. I want to join in with your aura or whatever. But it's like that makes no logical fucking moral sense, bro.
Hell no, dude.
Bro, and also like I remember that moment too when like they brought up how like Noodles is like using racial slurs and stuff and trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those fuckers you like come across in like Call of Duty. It's like who does that? Yeah, I mean it's like the filth of society, and unfortunately like some people just fit the bill type shit. You know what I mean? Like no hate, you know what I mean? But it's just like it's not my crowd like at all, bro.
God.
Like
Oh god, bro. They're just not. They don't have any character. They have no conviction. They're all bitches. All of them.
Yeah.
Noodles is a bitch. I mean, he's always been one. Swag and Six stood on business. Hey, shout out to those boys, man. They're real.
On the bright side, though, at least there is some clarity and awareness, and we know what we're working with now, and we know at least what did occur and what went on and what they're all about. So it is what it is. And again, like you guys, it's not anything new, but we all know even further shit. Like there's weird shit with Surfbone, weird shit with Noodles, weird shit with Seth. Like all that whole area, bro, is nothing but weird shit. You know what I mean? So like again. Like it's we all know now, and it is what it is. I think that's all that counts at the end of the day. Because let's be real, no matter what, nothing's gonna change. Like it's really not. Like they're gonna still be who they are. They're gonna still do what they're gonna do. Steph is still gonna make all the money and whatnot, and continue to grow. Whatever, eventually hit millions, whether if he's there or not already, or whatever. Like at the end of the day, none of that's gonna change. But what we at least do have is value and integrity and morals, and that we can at least enforce, and everybody knows what the fuck that is. So.
Yeah, I know what it is, and
Batman, I agree completely, dog. Like they grown ass men, dude. You know what I mean? And they still act like this, like sus circle ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, unless they ain't falling. You know what I mean? They can't just like, move to Tahiti and like change their life. Like it's what I mean? They stuck. They're stuck.
They're stuck in this life.
They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I remember the STP drama was fresh, and Noodles cried live on stream. Noodles is a bitch, dude. He's a fucking pussy. I mean, he's always been one. He acts like he's not, but he is. Every time I'm in front of him, he's shaking in his boots, man. When I bought him that ticket, as soon as I bought it, oh, you're taking a risk buying it because I don't have a job right now, and I might have one then, and it might not make it. First of all, you're broke. Second of all, don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. It's real now, man. I told you it was gonna happen. What's going on, guys? What's really going on? Noodles accepted, quote unquote. I'm gonna use that term relatively. He accepted. We'll see if he shows up to fight in October. I bought him the ticket because he's broke as shit. He doesn't even have a job. The man in the house is probably providing for him right now. But yeah. What's going on, Ken? Do you like Bayonetta? I'm not sure what that is, but
that's a character on Smash Bros. That's the only reason I know about her. But
for real.
I never played the original game.
Noodles apart over Surfbone and some kid named PJ. Shout out to Aeroflame, bro. Yeah, Aeroflame's he's cool. But yeah, folks, any questions at all? We're from the goal. We're about $89 away from a diss track being made in the next 2 weeks. We reach that goal, I'll drop it. There's already a rough draft, like I said. So if you guys want it soon, $89 more in the stream, we'll make it happen. We'll get this shit started.
All right, Jay.
Who's gonna ask daddies? That what you said?
I ask you, bro. Like, who do you think won the trade with the Mavs and Lakers so far, bro?
Ah, man. Honestly, I would say probably the Lakers. Luca is like a franchise player, a consistent, consistent, reliable one. Like Anthony Davis is talented as they come, but injuries has always been an issue.
Bruh.
It's just that was one of the strangest trades I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Lucas is not really thriving like that. At least not yet. You know,
not
like
right,
Austin.
not right now. Yeah,
Yeah, Austin Reeves is doing work though, bro. Like more
he's
than
been
Luca
popping
at
off.
this point.
I've been
Yeah.
seeing his like stat sheets. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, he's been popping off. Um,
But like, let's say like they had
Luka,
like a healthy AD, healthy Gaffer because he's injured as well, right? Like, who do you think wins that
yeah.
trade, at least in the current sense? You know what I mean?
Uh, Currently, like how they're playing, I would admit probably with the team that has AD, probably healthy AD, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Luca could find his
motherfuckers.
rhythm,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
a guy could score 40 in any night when he's like peaking. But
Either
man,
one, dog.
yeah,
And
either
give you
dude
20
can
rebounds.
when they're peaking. Yeah, they're like fucking giving you like Chamberlain stats. Like what the hell? But yeah, it's been a weird trade season. One of the strangest I've seen in a long time in the NBA.
Yeah. I think
Makes it
the Warriors
interesting
came
though.
out though, man. I gotta say, I think that was a
Oh my
pretty nice trade,
god.
honestly.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. That all these trades, I was like, this can't be real. I thought this
I
was
know, right?
real. I was like, there's no fucking way. Luca to the Lakers? Nah, come on, dude. You gotta be joking.
Bro,
Has to
am
be
am I
joking.
tripping? But like, I'm always like I don't keep up with football and NBA because I just don't have the time anymore. But I do my best, you know what I mean? I look here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm always hearing some nonsense with the trades. Always. Like,
Yeah, this year the NBA, it's been like a fucking fantasy
been
land.
it's always
insane.
something crazy, bro. Like it's like,
Yeah,
like
man. As far as the NFL, I mean, we have a dynasty, and with Mahomes and the Chiefs. The
that
Eagles,
was
though,
bad.
a young
God,
team,
Mahomes, man.
very talented.
He's not
I
Brady,
really
Jay.
like.
He's not Brady.
No, he's not Brady.
He's
Brady never got beat like that. Never. Never got beat like that ever. I gotta say though, the Eagles, dynasty. That's a dynasty right there.
You think so already, dog? Damn.
I'll say this:
be.
if they have another good year, I'll say safely that they're a dynasty.
They're keeping a lot of the same players that they won this year with next year as well.
Yeah,
So they have a great
chemistry is good. Yeah, their chemistry is really good.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is pretty clutch, man. I gotta give him that. Pretty fucking clutch. I mean,
Like, bro.
He ran more than Saquon. That show's crazy.
yeah,
Bro.
deadass. He can run. I was surprised. He's a decent mobile. He's not no Lamar Jackson, but he can move.
Yeah.
He has to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Eagles, they did an insane performance, man. Like that was
Very
that was
consistent.
blatant, like championship level performance. Like, bro, I felt like I was watching the Steelers back in the old days, like where that's what they were known was defense. That they built the whole motto: defense wins championships. And they had the most Super Bowls defense wise, while the Patriots had the most offense wise. So like. Like overall, like that was just legendary. Like, and that was insane. And they weren't going against no slouch either. Like Mahomes, like he is gift.
Mahomes has a dynasty in Kansas.
And they're known as like one of the really really good offense teams. You know what I mean? So so it wasn't like they're going against some bum team or whatever you name it or whatnot. Like. So again, that was extremely fucking impressive, and they both have intel in each other. Like they're reviewing their plays, they see how what I mean. They've gone against him how many times in the Super Bowl, just incredible dominating performance, dude. Like that was insane.
Yeah. $10 from BC King, I appreciate that, brother. We're only $79 away now, folks, and I'm dead ass serious. There's gonna be a diss track, which is $100.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys see the most recent Apollo versus D1 debate? I think me and Batman, if it's the one I think you're talking about, me and Batman reacted to that on his channel. I think was it Apollo versus D1?
No, it was. Yeah, it wasn't. It was other people. We never did. Recent. It was Noodles, Jay. It was D1 versus Noodles.
Oh,
that was
yeah, Noodles. That's right.
And Noodles got beat the fuck
Apollo,
up.
yeah, he lost. He lost that one. Apollo. I've heard of Apollo before. I I don't think I've ever seen him debate, but I've heard of him.
He's,
I know D1.
So I've heard him debate. I've interacted with the clown. He's just like the rest of them, bro. Very egotistical. Swears he's never wrong. Fucking.
Yeah, I think he fucks with me because he saw me flaming noodles and he like commented like, "Dude, that shit was fire." I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks, man."
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never heard him debate though, but I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's very toxic. Very toxic. Like he just he doesn't have any respect for nobody. Like if God forbid you have a discussion or debate with him, he's like trying to fucking go off on you, whatever, the whole nine. Or he'll like try to speak all intellectually and like act like he's like this fucking brainiac fucking 12 motherfucker. Yeah, basically. Like he'll try to use every vocabulary word like in the book or try to like do all these debate tactic words, and it's like, dude, like you don't got to speak that way.
Yeah, I think D1 is good. I wonder what they debated. If it was Naruto, I would assume D1 won.
My money is more than likely on D1. Now, if it's anything like more in different territories like philosophy, whatever, blah, then probably maybe Apollo. I've never really seen
Apollo.
D1.
I heard he's good, but I've never heard him debate.
So, I don't think I have either. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's like a philosophy guy. That's what I heard at least.
Okay.
Real shame, toxicity in debates, fear, noodles, etc. The reasons why he doesn't really do debates anymore. I agree. It's a shame, man.
So Swag will do it. He does it in like a competitive, like, YouTube professional content creation route. Like, I mean, like he's cool for that. That's why he did it.
He'll do that.
The NC Hammer interaction we saw
Afro.
recently. Afro. Yeah. Like, so if like he does it in the more professional ways, and Swag's he's not about that. He doesn't really care about packing or drama or egotistical, Discord debates and shit. Like that's not his thing. He just does it because he's passionate about Naruto, right? So like that's always been Swag's thing. And then most importantly, really the only one he ever really engaged with that was like a pseudo Discord type drama event was really Noodles, because it's fucking Noodles, But even that was like, still technically as normal as you're gonna get from a Discord debate, So
yeah, exactly.
I feel it.
Yeah, the Discord debate community, it's not what it used to be. The golden days. We had guys in there like Trini. I think there were some other dudes I heard of that were pretty good. Trini is like the guy I know the most in Arrow. Those guys were like like pretty well known. But yeah, it's not what it used to be. A lot of those guys have left, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Noodles is debating Apollo right now on Pain vs. Kakuzu, I think.
Are you serious,
Apollo?
bro?
Hey, if you're in there, Ken, tell him that to come in here.
Why is he doing the same fucking topic, bro? Like, who does
why is
that?
Apollo debating? Why is he even debating that loser with? Why is Apollo even
On
debating
that topic, bro?
On
like,
that, what the fuck?
Like, bro, it's just sickening. Yeah, I don't get it.
That's crazy. Him and Six versus Kabuki is peak comedy. Oh yeah, I remember when I reacted to that, dude. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, classic, instant.
Classic. That shit was hilarious. Pear is the one that came up with that meta. Are you talking about Cox versus Pain? I think he was like originally the pioneer of something that had to do with Cox versus Pain. I think.
The cap artist.
Yeah, that Swag beat Noodles while holding back. Facts, bro. He's still on Pain versus Kakuzu. He's Noodles, man.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't you get bored? Like, how are you still stimulated off that? Like, what the fuck, bro? It's crazy.
Bro. Apollo's just a bigger loser. Yeah, I don't really know that dude, but I've heard of him at least.
Yeah, no, trust. He's not. He's a goofball. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
D1 cooked him. Yeah, D1's a good debater.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, folks, any questions at all? Power scaling. I know the big news. If you guys want to ask about that, please, by all means. But it can be the MCU. It's heating up again. It seems like better days are ahead of us. Invincible.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
It's all getting good, dude. This is getting better and better. The MCU, they were struggling for a bit though. They were like in a little tug of war for a bit in the beginning. Like they were like, oh, it was like it was either mid or ass and then they started getting good, but then like it's like bad. Like there was a lot of back and forth, but they figured it out though. So
yeah. After Endgame, it was just tough, with all those, a lot of the
losing the goats. They lost the goats, and not only that. Like if you think about it too, like the IRL is really not not the best way to go about portraying big platforms like Marvel, DC, whatever. Because at the end of the day, we have realistic expectations, right? Reality's reality. Like, these are actors, they're human beings. You know what I mean? They're not some animated cartoon that could always be there and be around, whatever. Because that's the difference. Like, in the cartoon shows, the Marvel, whatever, you're always gonna have Cap. You're always gonna have Iron Man, right? In the comics, they're always around, right? Because they're literally part of every fucking major event. Like, they're always a part of it, you know? So, like, that's kind of like one of the issues too. So, like, you know, so there is
Live
that,
action.
you know, yeah. So, like, live action, unfortunately, like, that is one of the cons of getting the live action. It's great, right? There's so many pros because wow, we get to see live action, whatever, etc. Enjoy it in that way, but there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? So, like, I do have some leeway and understanding, but at the same time, like, if you lose something big as that, like, go other routes and ways and directions that is either just as good or is at least staying within a good ballpark and, like, or algorithm, you know what I mean, of performance wise, whatever. Don't, like, start doing some political bullshit or bring all this other crap or, you know, all this weirdo shit. You know what I mean? Or, you know, or try to, like, go like or try to go like a whole reputation of, like, you know, feminism and blah blah. Like, nobody cares about that. We want to see the action. We just want to see the comics, right? The characters, and that's it. I mean, and that's where they kind of started struggling. They were getting very political with certain directions they were going, and nobody wants to see that, especially for a platform of fucking Marvel. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, that's like making Dragon Ball Z political. Nobody gives a fuck. No, they want to see fighting in action. You know, so again, like that's what, you know. It's a mixture of a lot of things. But the only understanding part is because they did lose the GOATs. But here's another thing, though. They don't have full leeway because they've been fucking introducing the multiverse the entire time. Like, nothing's changed with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's been a fucking thing. Yeah. And they've just gone a little bit more heavier now on that because they lost the GOATs, right? So, like, technically there's really no excuse because if you're going the whole multiverse route or whatever, they could still bring Cap, Iron Man, whatever, different variants, whatever, etc. It's just obviously not going to be the same actor, right? You know? So, yeah, you know, so they're not completely fucked, but, you know, again, there's only so much they can do. Because let's be real, Captain America, no matter what, I highly doubt anybody's ever going to beat Chris Evans' performance. Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. Like, nobody's probably going to best him as Iron Man. Like, it's like, so we'll sit here flat out and admit that, but they could still figure it out, right? They could still have different actors, different variants of the characters, whatever.
Just need that magic.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
$5 from Flame King. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Deserves one of these. By the way, folks, 74 more bucks, and we'll be there.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think wins between Miguel and Robbie at the end of the series with the new feats, or is your opinion the same as your video that came out? Actually, it's changed, for sure. I'll say this. My next video has nothing to do with this. I probably won't do a video on them now. I don't see the point. Yeah. I'm doing Daniel LaRusso versus Mr. Han next. So I can give my opinion on this. Maybe I'll post a clip about it. But Miguel, to me, is I wouldn't say definitive, but I could safely say to quite an extent, to a pretty high degree, that he's the best in the world. I mean, he won the Sekai Taikai. He beat Axel. Here's the thing, right? People could argue Robbie got hurt. Spoiler alert, by the way, folks. It's been out for a while, but spoiler alert. Robbie, you know, Axel had to injure him because his sensei gave him the order. Axel was up on the scoreboards. They were relative. Here's the difference to me, though, and why I give Miguel the top spot now. Miguel beat Axel very convincingly. Very. I believe he dropped him, if I'm not mistaken. He even knocked him down, if I'm not mistaken. So we have the first round, right? Miguel fucking dominates him. And he's not even mentally amped yet. He's just like, he's driven, he's ready, but he's not like fucking mentally amped yet. He didn't have that, like that famous speech that the sensei gives before the final round. He didn't even have that yet. Goes up 5-0. Axel can't even land a fucking shot on him. Then the next round, he knocks down Miguel. Fair play to him. But when he gets mentally amped, he fucks up Axel badly. Now, conversely, we compare Robbie's performance. When he's mentally amped, they're relative. Axel and Robbie are relative. They both score 5, if I'm not mistaken. So I gotta give it to Miguel. And just even from a narrative standpoint, it makes sense because Miguel was the first student Johnny ever had. It seems I can at least implicitly that he is the new Karate Kid, right? He's like the next Daniel LaRusso. I mean, just look at all he
It
went
was
through.
they were blatantly going there, like the look comparison,
The
like
bullying,
literally narratively the whole time. Like it was literally the next gen Daniel Russo, basically. But what was ironic is he's not with Miyagi; he's actually with the guy dude. You know what I mean? And that's why it was so interesting. So I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Miguel, it can safely be said to be the best in the world. I think a better conversation is Axel versus Robbie, actually, because Axel was relative even during the mental amp of Robbie. They're relative. Now, some people would also argue, oh well, Axel didn't try to hurt Miguel though when they told him to illegally hurt Miguel. That doesn't mean he's superior to Miguel. That means he would cheat. That doesn't mean he would. So I see people comment like, oh well, Axel's actually better because he didn't try to hurt Miguel.
Like,
well, that's
bro,
like what? Cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating. Like that has nothing to do with skill. Like basically the and very straightforward logical counter argument to that is okay. So if we're talking about like anything goes type battle now, and like they both can do whatever, then guess what? It would still be the same, and the person would still be better because he's doing it. But yeah, obviously, like if person A is fighting how he's supposed to, right, and doing the rules, and person B is not doing that, he's gonna have the advantage, and obviously, like that doesn't stick scaling wise. So, like,
yeah, that's not that's a fallacy.
Yeah,
that's a fallacy, and that's like saying, oh, Mayweather, fucking Pacquiao could beat Mayweather if you hit him in the fucking nuts. So no shit.
That's cheating.
Fucking cheating. Like Axel's not better than Miguel. He got dominated twice in 2 rounds. He only had 1 good round. So it is what it is. Miguel is that guy. He's that guy. He's him. It's that simple. I thought Robbie was the best after part 2 because he fucked up Quan. RIP Quan, by the way. He's a goat. Peak aura. But
yeah, like I'm gonna be real. Like I bounced for a little bit because I didn't want to hear spoilers and whatnot. So I left for a moment, but I came back at a good time. But all I will say is, like, I already knew Miguel was eventually gonna be the best, more likely, because again, like from the beginning, how it was emphasizing and showing to the middle of whatever, like it was blatantly emphasized narratively. So I already knew he was either gonna surpass or just be him, right? That guy, the main character.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. And from what Jay is saying, like, you can't fault anybody to even come to that logical conclusion, because if we analyze what went on in that tournament and the feats and everything, Reyes had an insane fucking performance in comparison. Like, we see Miguel fighting him, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like competitive, whatever, but that's it, right? And then we see fucking Reyes, and he's fucking shitting on him. Like, hey, what do you expect? You know what I mean? So, like,
he beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing too. Like, everybody forgets character growth. That's a thing. Whether it fits your power level,
they get better.
Or personality, whatever. So, like, there could be many points where character A is above B, but then at the next point, character B is actually above A. That's also a fucking thing too, So again, there's that as well. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be real. I saw that coming a mile away. Like, I knew Miguel was more
Miguel's
likely
him,
be.
bro.
Yeah.
Miguel's definitely him. Surfpunk creators and noodles accuse me of being a pedo. They're looking in the mirror, man. I want to know what you guys think about Fuse Kisame versus Seijmo Jiraiya. Fuse Kisame versus Seijmo Jiraiya.
Yeah, well,
I'll say this.
Yeah. Kasame has the speed advantage, though, that I will say.
He has a speed advantage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he has a speed advantage. The only question is
Biju level, like literally the tailed beat, like fuck
yeah.
Yeah.
The only like question mark is if he tried to absorb Senjutsu.
That could be bad. Yeah, that could be really bad.
I think he's physically superior, just based off his feats in comparison. He's imperfect Sage Jiraiya.
He can use the water bubble to siphon chakra, bro. He doesn't need to touch his ass.
True, yeah. He doesn't even need to touch him. That is true. I would lean more times than not with Fuse Kisame because of like the higher scaling. There's that question of what if he like tries, if his default choice is to try to absorb fucking Seijmo Jiraiya's chakra, like what the fuck will happen? But I think more times than not, Kisame takes it.
Yeah, that's like the only way Jiraiya even has remotely any win con is if he pulls the okie-doke, or Kasame pulls an okie-doke and like does what he typically does in character, tries to take his chakra or whatever, and then now he's becoming a fucking frog, like what happened to the Path of Pain, and so like I'm just gonna say this though, Kasame, here's a misconception. He only takes chakra when he's either equal to his opponent or if his opponent is stronger and he's relative, because the whole thing about Kasame is, which is why he always wins, especially if it's up against Jinjuriki, is he's normally relative to the host, right? And then he starts stealing their chakra and power because he needs to, and they get weaker, but he gets stronger. So, and that's typically why he does what he does. So he has incentive. Jiraiya, though, we already know what Jiraiya's scaling is, what he works with for the most part, whatever, blah blah. His limitation is blatantly V2 Nine Tails level, etc. Like we know where he's at, right? Then you have Kasame, who's over here able to beat the fucking it was the Four Tails. Yeah, the Four Tails Jinchuriki by himself, lava style user, mind you. A dude that can go into full transformation. We've also seen him in the one-shot Minato manga where like he could fully transform on the go, you know what I mean? He's no joke. Like that guy is very strong, you know? And Kasame was able to beat that. He was able to somehow, it was off screen, but he was able to beat that dude that could just go to V2 transformation or full transformation like B. Like, that's very fucking impressive. You know what I mean? So not only can he combat against a full fucking Jinchuriki tail beast, okay? Like, there's that. And then two, even with the Killer Bee shit, he's blatantly scaling, so, yeah. The way the fight starts, he's, him and Killer Bee are, like, fighting at each other, right? I think they were equal. And then, basically, Killer Bee wasn't getting anywhere. So then he does, like, his V1 shit. Kasame is still relative, takes his chakra, and then he just starts dominating. He does the same shit with the V2, whatever, blah, blah. So, like, and that's really impressive and important because we do know Killer Bee is one of the high tiers in Naruto. At least, like, shown in the towards the end of the series to get into the war arc and shit. He's no joke. Like, we saw what he did at Taka Squad. You know, like, he's pretty fucking impressive. We even see, like, how he's relative to KCM Naruto throughout, you know, for the most part. So, like, Killer Bee is no laughing matter. And the fact that Kasame had a dominating performance against Killer Bee, and like that's just very, very impressive. You know what I mean? Like, so again, like we see Jiraiya to the Four Tails Naruto. Like, it's gonna be really hard to try to argue that Four Tails Naruto is like way fucking beyond Four Tails or like our V2 Eight Tails. You know what I mean? And Kasame could deal with V2 full Eight Tails. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big,
especially in the bubble too, because it slows down his acceleration and or like mobility. Plus, you have like this constant siphon of chakra, like you said. That's just making him weaker by the second. He can summon like 100 fucking sharks that, guess what? Also
summon an ocean on the fly, effortless. Like, bro, like the guy is a monster. Like, the sky's the limit. Because like people really sleep on Kasame. Like, I've seen so much disrespect with the character, whether they're trying to say he's a heavy Sasuke victim or all kinds of shit, bro. Like, it's really crazy. Like, because Kasame is one of the high tiers. Like, he is, bro. I promise you that. You know, like, so
he looks there too.
Like, yeah, like he's approaching the high tier level is what I'm getting at. Like, and it was kind of narratively emphasized too. Like, Kasame is getting stronger and stronger through the narrative, right? From part one, you see what he does, and then into Shippuden, like the guy's no joke. And then for some reason, everybody's like, oh nah, he's just some fodder. He's like, you know, Kakuzu or Hit On or Data on all this bull. It's like, no, bro. He was always shown to be like within one of the high tier. Like, bro, Obito had high respect and regard for him. Like, they were very close, him and Obito. You know, they were like working in the shadows and whatnot. And only Kasame knew the truth about Obito as well. So like, again, like, you know, I feel like it's really straightforward, and the feats itself speaks volumes. So like, Jiraiya only has certain limited, you know, performances that he has, and if you just do the math, it should be blatantly obvious that he's above, you know. But
let's see. 5 Summon Sasuke scaling to the Akatsuki. Where does he plateau? Like, how far would he get? So 5 Summon Sasuke, if we scale him, you know, in general terms, he's able to combat V1 Raikage somewhat, you know, pretty competitively. Once it's V2, he gets shitted on.
Yeah.
I would say, due to that scaling, I would deduce he would probably get as far as Sasori. Kisame would be interesting. His Genjutsu would obviously be a big help there. His Susanoo as well. But the fact that this dude could absorb fucking chakra, he would have to use Genjutsu. I would say Kisame is as far as he gets. He doesn't get any farther than that. If he could beat Kisame.
Thinking about
that'd be a very
that,
good fight.
like, honestly, dog, like, yeah, definitely.
Like, Kisame's tools could give him the win, but conversely, Sasuke could win too. I think that's a good fight. And if that's as far as he would get, though. Itachi and beyond would fucking shit on him.
Yeah,
he wouldn't pass that. Pain would fucking destroy him. Obito. I mean, yeah, no, he's not beating any of those people. First time I caught you streaming like a year. Happy to witness. It's 2:30 a.m. I appreciate you, Salazar. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I honestly think Isami wins too. I do think it's a really interesting fight, but yes, people sleep on his fuse form. I think he also slaughters the Raikage in his fuse form. His chakra
Thanks,
absorption negs.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his chakra absorption is a big fucking problem for the Raikage. I agree with that. It's a really really big problem. Because his chakra, is depleted, he loses speed, he loses like physical prowess. That is true.
he's got a shit ton of
Uh,
chakra too, bro. If you saw me, gonna be
and yeah,
feasting. You know what I mean?
fuck done. Yeah, Toblerone versus Itachi. How close would it be?
Oh Lord.
If Itachi's healthy, it's not close at all. So
No, no.
if he's sick, maybe Toblerone. Even then, I still think he wins, but maybe is a better chance. But it's really not that close, regardless. Toblerone is just really not that strong. He's a Hokage. He's not like dog shit in general sense, but when it comes to guys of that caliber, he is. It's just that simple, Um, he's just not him. He really isn't.
He got drip though. I mean,
Yeah, he got drip.
and he got aura.
Gucci,
He do
yeah.
got some aura.
You got
But
the
yeah,
Gucci mink, the fur, the
facts.
aura,
Yep.
but it's just not him when it comes to power. It's that simple. Mm, I think what's going on, Mr. Pillow? Appreciate that, brother. Prime Sasori versus Hanzo. We discussed this prior. It comes down
Yeah.
to Hanzo's lore and the fact that Chio said during her prime she stalemated him multiple times. Um, So Sasori is above her. She states like, "Oh, he's the best puppet user of all time," and
Mm-hmm.
but he beat the third rate Kazekage, who
Kazekage.
was like the strongest, and
Yep.
her very fear and her statements just imply his superiority. So he would beat Hanzo as well. I think Tobirama would beat Tachi 1v1. He is the Uchiha Slayer. He is the Uchiha Slayer because he killed Azuna. But
He do got that
uh,
title. You can't take
yeah,
it
he does
away
have
from
that
him.
title. Can't take
Yeah.
that away. Mark from
that racist
Invincible.
am dude be going hard, man.
Mark versus Invincible, from Invincible versus Raditz. Man, Mark now, spoiler alert, he's a lot stronger. I think there's statistics that he got 130 percent, excuse me, stronger, 60% faster, etc.
Damn.
He's grown greatly. Against Raditz though is a casual planet buster. I still
Facts,
think Raditz
dude.
would still beat Mark. Even Omni Man needs multiple minutes to conquer a planet.
Well,
So Raditz could with one finger obliterate a planet. So Raditz.
I think the discrepancy is still pretty big. Like, don't get me wrong, like they're
Yeah,
approaching that level. Like they're there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they can do it. But the fact that they need time to perform those feats, while people like him, and we're not even talking about fucking Frieza, but again, Raditz is a perfect example. Like just casually, effortlessly, like on the fly. Like, come on, yeah.
Comes down to scaling. Like it's just Raditz AP and it is vastly superior.
But,
End of Z Goku, including Super versus Sonic. Game Sonic Center for Tears. I know that Sonic is like fucking cracked. There's like versions of him that are like
insane.
holy shit, $50?
Ah,
What the fuck? Dude, we're literally only
damn,
23 bucks. We're 23 bucks away.
they
Holy shit.
really want it.
You want that track,
I appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, man. Just one of these, man. Guys, we're only 20. I'll say this, 23 away. I'll say that. It's like 2 cents from 24. So 23 away. We got a diss track. I'm dead ass serious. I will drop it in a week or two. I'm not lying. It exists. It's a rough draft. I will perfect it. I'm not a rapper. I'm not saying I'm like fucking Kendrick Lamar, but it'll be there. So
You guys will love it. It's hilarious.
it's hilarious. It'll be dark.
For the culture, man.
For the culture. Let's
Yes,
hype up
sir.
this fucking fight. We'll have this fight live on. We're almost there. I appreciate the $50, man.
I already know one of the bars. You don't got a job. You're homeless.
Yeah, I got some bars, man, for him. For his fat ass. I got some bars, man. But yeah, I heard Sonic is cracked as shit.
Versus who? End of Z Goku.
End of Z Goku.
So I don't know about the games like canonically and shit, but like I know Sonic, at least in base form, isn't light speed. He only gets that like in when he has like the yellow iteration. Yeah, exactly. And even then, it's like obviously not impressive when it comes to DBZ, right? Like light speed,
Oh, yeah,
nothing,
no.
dude. The only thing I think that would matter is if he reaches like his like ultimate form where he's like literally invincible and shit, and
Like
then
God? Yeah, no, then he'd be Goku. But
yeah,
if it's like fucking crack Sonic, he'd win. I think most other versions would lose to Goku.
yeah.
And it's Goku. Yeah. Opinion on Sage Mode Kabuto versus Kisame. I think that'd be interesting.
Oh,
Sage Mode Kabuto is actually pretty powerful. I would say arbitrarily relative to Itachi. Itachi did have Sasuke. You could argue against that and say he was protecting Sasuke. Um, but Itachi was holding back against him while Kabuto wasn't holding against Itachi because Itachi can't die.
he did want to
I
like
would say,
keep him as a tool at least, so he was like
yeah,
preserving full like action at first, but I think that eventually dissipated because he's like, "Fuck this, bro! Like I gotta, get him out of
yeah,
here."
I gotta win this shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
literally. So against Kisame, I do think he'd beat Kisame. I mean, he can blind him. He has Genjutsu. Um, he's a
yeah,
basically fucking immortal. I mean, the fucking Itachi had to use Izanami. The dude can heal like fucking instantaneously almost. It, it I wouldn't be surprised if his regeneration is better than Kisame's, honestly. Like his body regeneration. His speed quite fast.
I wish we could see
Um,
Sage Kabuto outside of the Ryuki cave, like fight. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
canonically, I think that'd be interesting,
Yeah.
bro, for
At least
sure.
we get a better gauge of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we saw that too. Sonic is casually multiversal if we take the Smash Bros. Feats. Oh, yeah, it's facts, bro.
Okay. Well then,
Um,
yeah. There you go.
uh, yeah. What two nature elements would you want as a Shinobi in Naruto? I would pick Earth style for defense and probably Fire for offense. Yeah, I'd pick Fire. I like Fire. Fire and I think Lightning.
Yeah, I think lightning and
Yeah.
probably
Lightning's fire, bro.
wind. Honestly,
Oh, Wind is fire. Some cool
yeah.
ass combos with that shit.
You gotta go lightning
Um,
though, bro. Like, come on.
Lightning is so clean. Yeah, that shit is so clean, bro. All the drip you have, like all the aura you gain with having lightning. I mean, look at the guys that have it.
You
Sasuke,
know,
Kakashi,
Iroh,
like Iroh, dude, fucking Zuko. Come
Azula.
on, man.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Azula, that's peak aura, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
peak. Who do you think will defeat Black Frieza? It's tough to say. It's tough to say because as of now, unless something came out I'm not aware of, it seems all the Z fighters are relative. They all sparred each other, including Gohan in his beast form, True Ultra Instinct Goku, and Ultra Ego Vegeta, and they seemed relative. Obviously, they weren't trying to kill each other, but they were sparring, and they seemed to all have relative success. Black Frieza literally one-shotted two of them simultaneously, effortlessly, and even let them live because that's how confident he is. If I had to guess, man, I guess Goku because he's a main character. I was thinking Beast Gohan, but then we saw them spar, and he's relative to them. He's not like shitting on either one of them or nothing
What
like
about like
that.
Whis? You don't think he might step in type shit?
Honestly, maybe Whis or Beerus, because maybe like he's so dominant, but that they're Beerus or Whis, like you know what, we gotta intervene, man. This shit is
I mean,
bullshit.
yeah, if he's threatening like the universe that they kind of guard
Yeah,
in a sense, it's like, hey.
yeah, they might have to step in and like take care of business, because like, man, it's something that he's
Well,
something
we,
else
we
right now.
saw what
They
happened
can't
with
even
that
touch
one
him.
dude when he was threatening the universe. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
fucking that I forgot it.
Who,
Fucking
Broly?
no, not Broly. Goku Black. You know what I mean, like that dude when
Oh,
he
he's fire, bro.
like that whole thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the little man came through and
Igor.
he just snapped his fingers and killed him. Whole like universal
Oh
feat.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, dude, we'll see. I kind of hope Gohan gets his moment, or maybe even Vegeta. Like, fucking let them win this shit, dude. The fuck. But we'll see. I mean, you know what would make sense? Maybe True Ultra Ego Vegeta. He hasn't unlocked that yet.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
believe. Maybe he unlocks this shit, and he's like Beerus. Maybe he's like, they're like, oh, he's Beerus level. And he starts fucking whipping Frieza. We'll see though. I wouldn't mind that. I am biased for Vegeta though, but I mean, yeah.
I do want to see more
Uh,
Gohan Beast though, like for sure,
that shit,
just
yeah,
in
fire.
general. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we've barely seen him
that's
fight.
fire.
A little bit of
Yeah, we
training,
barely got a glimpse.
a
Barely
little
got a
bit
glimpse of him.
yeah, it's like we haven't seen
Yeah,
shit, dude. Like, come on.
Lightning is the best aesthetically for me. That shit is peak aura. Does
Clean.
Jason survive Five Nights at Freddy's? Five Nights at Freddy's? Damn, dude. I don't know, man.
Dude, Jay would just sock the shit out of the animatronics, dude, every time they try to spook him, bro. I would.
Like, bitch. Yeah, bro. Just start
like,
be like, get that shit out of here. What the fuck,
I'll go looking for him. I'm like, fuck it. Oh, man. Fuck hiding. I'm coming for you. Next tournament of power, Universe 17, 10 fighters. Who do you got? Goku's first pick, obviously. Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. Fuck it. Put Majin Buu in this time. Majin Buu. Black Frieza, obviously. Who else? Who else would I put in there? I guess Goten and fucking Trunks.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Jay. We need Majin Buu to come back though. Imagine him getting a new form or some shit, bro. Like, yo, that'd be crazy.
Where's he been?
That'd be crazy.
Man. We need Super Buu, bro. We need like.
Yeah, man. We need a smart Buu again. That's what we need, man. That's what we need.
I don't like the Majins and Daima either. I'm just not fucking with them, dude. Like,
yeah, they're all right. Yeah, whatever. I mean, they're not. They don't really have aura like that. Not like Majin Buu did.
Not at all. It's not even close. Yeah,
not even close. Not even close. They don't have aura. They have none of that shit. The villain with the most aura, Dama. It's probably fucking Goma, or like the king of the demon realm. I guess he has aura.
I mean, he like anti-drip, bro.
Yeah, no drip though. No drip. Zero drip.
Who's the guy who's like their pilot? That's always like.
Fucking.
He always mispronounces the name. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck.
I'd say him so far because it's like fucking.
He has some aura. Yeah, he has some aura. Yo, Batman, I'd love for you to have more Marvel DC debates and videos. Yeah, in this community, a lot of people don't debate that.
What's it called? The only issue of Marvel and DC like is the problem is they're composite characters. You know what I mean? So like, it really just depends.
There you go.
Like
Gloria,
you know. But what's it called? Like, I'll be down for it, but it depends on the topic. It depends what version. So, I mean, I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll just pick this character, and then that person picks that. Because again, like, there's just so many forms, so many reboots, so many fucking comic stories out there with all these characters. Like, it's not. It's not smart at all to engage in a debate when you don't know nothing about the other character, or the fact that all these characters for the most part are composite. For all I know, there could be a version of this motherfucker that blatantly would just do anything what I could, So again, it really just depends. That's the only reason why I don't really not that much of a fan of doing DC or Marvel. It really depends. If there's contentious value, or if it's like fair game, then sure. But it's a lot more complicated, while for mangas or animes, they're a lot more straightforward for the most part, So, because
my bad, BC King. I just saw your question. I didn't see. I realized you asked a question on that $50 super chat. Appreciate that, brother. What are your favorite and least favorite Naruto characters? We got you, bro. Least favorite, fucking bitch ass Kiba, dude. Fuck Kiba.
Fair.
Fucking ass, so fucking
such
ass.
a bitch, man. Peak Naruto characters. Itachi's my guy, but guys that are really, really close, like Minato. Honestly, he's pretty damn close. Minato. Who else would be like? I guess Kakashi. I think he's pretty peak.
Fucking made Chidori, bro. Chidori, Purple Lightning.
Like those guys have peak aura. And worst, Kiba, Sakura, like fucking 10-10.
I might lean like instead of Sakura because she eventually gets some aura in a way eventually. But like I'd say Ino. I'd say no. Actually, no, not Ino because she has some moments, but she still asks 10-10. 10-10 Kiba.
10-10 is dog.
Yeah, shit, like 10-10 doesn't get fucking nada, bro. Like
fucking Sai, dude. Fuck Sai.
Yeah, Sai's ass so weird. Like I don't even know how the fuck he pulled Ino. Like
how?
You have some respect on Jiraiya, my guy though too, bro.
Oh, Jiraiya's
Jiraiya and Guy are the only exceptions because like their looks wise and everything, it's all goofy and shit, right? But like like to where they could easily be roasted, but they still got that aura because of their power. You know what I mean? Like
and the narrative too, like Jiraiya's
narrative,
like something else, bro.
Like Itachi, very rarely that motherfucker gives praises or acknowledges, and he's a very like transparent dude. He doesn't lie. He doesn't bullshit. You know what I mean? Unless he's like being a spy, right? You know. So like fucking the fact that like when he first saw Guy do the gates and he's like, oh fuck, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like there's that, and then the second time where he appears to save Kakashi, and then like Kasame's talking shit, roasting his looks, and like saying, oh, this guy's probably trash. And then Itachi immediately is like, hey, no, don't fucking underestimate him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like again, like fucking like Guy and Jiraiya, they've always been about that shit, man. Always.
Yeah, they got the aura.
100%.
Yeah, facts. Do and Ku are funny as fuck. Goma does have kind of aura because he did beat Super Saiyan 4 Goku when he won. That gave him aura. Because he beat Super Saiyan. But
you guys watched that fight with like when he fought the Tamagotchi? That shit was lame as fuck. I need chocolate. What?
Yeah,
that shit was goofy.
That shit was ass.
Fuck,
that shit was ass.
No,
Yeah,
I can't.
Like, bro, what kind of Zenkai boost
Chocolate!
is that?
Chocolate!
Fuck, bro. Dead ass. He's like that chocolate guy from SpongeBob. I'm like, bro.
I was like,
Chocolate!
yeah, come on.
That was ass. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That was horrible.
Majin Buu would never do some dumb shit like that, bro.
No, he just turn you into chocolate and say,
Yeah.
"Hey."
Ah,
You know what I mean?
he's like, bitch, I'll make you chocolate.
He'd be like, snack time, haha.
Like, yeah,
Banana
facts.
boo boo.
Like-
Could the Avengers stop Omni-Man? Most versions, yes, because he got Thor and Hulk.
Yeah, like, bro, like, come on, like, let's be real. Iron Man, he's like, him alone, and it's not even
He's
Thor.
intelligent.
This is not even Thor and Hulk, but like, his nano suit, bro, is fucking crack. Like, it's very underrated.
Crack as fuck.
Like, it was able to go
Think
toe to
about
toe
it
with
like this.
Thanos. It was literally blocking the power fucking gem, like effortlessly. Like, fucking.
Facts. Think about it like this too, because Cecil, you guys are watching Invincible. Invincible. Cecil is like the head of the CIA or some shit.
Yeah.
He's pretty intelligent. I'd say not even peak human, above average intelligence. He like leads that organization, and they give Omni-Man a hard time.
Yep.
Tony Stark's a fucking genius.
Oh yeah.
A fucking genius, and he has a Hulk and a Thor. So yeah. They would most likely stop.
Like, bro, like that nano suit is insane. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just like
Fucking crack.
people always disregard that feat. When he was blocking the power gem, remind you, the Infinity Stone. That's literally infinite power, basically, right? Like it's because each stone has an ability. The purple one is just straight power, like just raw AP, and that's it, Like, and he's blocking that, and he doesn't destroy his armor. He doesn't get killed. Like, yeah, he tanks a fucking moon. Like, Thanos used the power gem to move a moon, and he just eats that. And then when he comes back, he's like, if you throw another moon at me, I'm gonna fucking lose it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, so, and that's Iron Man, reminds you. And he even made Thanos bleed. Like, he made Thanos bleed. That's impressive.
That's a W, man.
You know what I mean? Imagine if Iron Man had like a nano Hulkbuster suit, bro. He would have beat
shit.
Thanos then. You know what I mean? Like, so like again, like that's Iron Man alone. Then you have fucking someone like Thor and Hulk. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Omni-Man's not throwing no moons, dude.
Nah,
Let's just say that.
like-
He ain't throwing no moons.
like he's not surviving from Thor. But like, bro, when Thor got that that fucking new hammer blade type shit, whatever, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, Stormbreaker. That's what it was called. When he got that,
Stormbreaker, yeah.
bro, he instantly shitted on Thanos with all gems. Instantly.
I'm pretty sure too. He like withstood the power of a star to make that fucking.
Yes.
Hammer or some
Yeah,
shit.
it was a fucking star. Like, bro, like, so
Like-
he has a star feat, and then like he's literally
Star level.
he appears in front of Thanos with all the gems, remind you, except for one gem, but he still has like the time, reality, power, all that shit, right? And Thanos fires all the gems at this motherfucker. All of them. And he's blocking it with his Stormbreaker and then just speed blitzes and stabs him in the chest. And then Thanos like, you should have went for the head. You know what I mean? Like, that alone is insane. Like, this guy just defied reality, fucking power, infinite power, all the fucking gems been shooting at him except for the Mind Stone, which is the one Vision had in his head. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like,
Yeah, appreciate you, BC King. We got a balance, fellas. I'll catch you in the next stream. Hope you three have a good night. God bless. Hey, God bless, bro.
You too,
Appreciate
man.
you,
Yeah.
brother. Because of him, we only need, again, folks, $23 more in this stream, and we're dropping a fucking diss track, dead ass serious. I'm gonna drop one, no cap.
Yeah.
$23 more. We're making it happen. Max
Come on,
2
guys.
weeks out. Let's make it happen. But shout out to BC King, man. Definitely deserves one of these. Appreciate that, bro.
And that's Prime Thor, to be fair, too. Like, obviously, then you have the Nerf Thor that's an
Prime.
Endgame, which he's getting beat the fuck up. Like,
He's
I'm not
fat
talking
as
about
shit.
him. Yeah, he's fat and like, but no, I'm talking about Prime Thor, and that's still relevant because Prime Thor is insane. And then Hulk, we see him. They fought. Hulk beat the fuck out of Thor until Thor started using his like lightning power to amp himself.
Yeah,
And then Hulk like actually would have lost that fight, which is really interesting because in the comics Hulk always wins, but Thor actually surpasses him in the MCU. But to be fair, let's be real, they were always shitting on Hulk. That's why. So, but either way,
they made him a bitch.
yeah.
Dude.
The main point being said is that's still a feat itself of him being able to beat Thor in physical stats and whatnot. You name it. So like. And not only that, Hulk, like, he didn't get instant, like, destroyed by the lightning either. He was taking some blows, but he was going to lose, you know? So, like, again, it's really impressive. Like, so, yeah, it's not Thor with Stormbreaker, to be fair, but it's still Thor, right? You know, like, so Hulk and Thor alone would definitely be enough.
Yeah, facts. You know, Scylla for Silas, be real facts, bro. She settled because Sasuke didn't want her. How the fuck? Yeah, facts. But yeah, folks, any questions at all, feel free. It can be Cobra Kai. You know, we've seen a little bit of everything. It can even be IRL, politics, fucking, you know, all the stuff that's been going on politically, sports, UFC. By the way, it's been fire. A lot of great fights. A lot of hopefully fights coming.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're all praying for Jones versus Aspinall. We're all praying for it.
That'd be nice, man. Shit.
You know, that'd be fucking fire. You know, we got big news to Poria moving to lightweight because he's a big fucker for fucking featherweight, man. He did his thing at featherweight. He beat two of the best of all time in Volkanovski and fucking Max Holloway, knocked them both the fuck out. Who else has done that? Nobody. Actually, literally no one else has. Well, technically Islam knocked out Volkanovski, but no one else has ever knocked out Holloway. So, fire as fuck. He's going up to lightweight. I'll tell you this. Taporia versus Islam, dude. That's the fight. That's all I gotta say. That's gonna
also,
be fire.
Gaethje and Hooker is gonna be pretty lit too. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yes, sir.
War right there. Another guy that's just a monster. Alex Pereira. I mean, this guy's a fucking dude. The guy's ridiculously good. I mean, goddamn. Two weight division champ. There's nothing left for him there. What else? He should just go up to heavyweight. Fucking fight John Jones. Like, what else is he gonna do?
Yeah, John would love that. Absolutely.
Dude, that's the fight he wants too. He wants Pereira. I mean, like, hey, I know everyone wants Aspinall and Jones. I get it. I want it too, but if it doesn't happen, why wouldn't you want Pereira versus Jones, man? Let's make it happen.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, man. That's lit as fuck. I mean, Pereira can knock him out too. One punch. That's the type of power he has, man.
Hey, you think Izzy should retire by chance, or what are your thoughts on that?
Man, so after the last fight, it's tough because he'll look good, but then something happened. It's like he's lost that. I don't know if it's physical or mental, but he like lost that step that he used to have. I don't know. Maybe the wars. You know, he's been knocked out. Pereira knocked him the fuck out that one time. You know, fucking Sean Strickland dropped him. Man, I'd say maybe fight one more time. If he loses again, I'd start thinking, hey, like, should I keep going, or am I gonna end up like Anderson Silva and lose like 7 straight?
Hey,
You
bruh.
gotta think about that. That will smear his legacy. He won't be remembered for, or Frankie Edgar gets fucking kneed in the face. Like, that was wild, man. That was crazy. It's like, that's fucked up.
That was a classic right there, dude. I'll tell you what.
They give him a killer too. That's fucked up. Giving him like a fucking killer like that. That's crazy. I'm like, bro, that's fucked up. Old ass man fighting this dude, man. Come on. Yeah, no, I gotta say, give it one more. If I was Izzy, give it one more. If he loses again, I start thinking about retiring. Honestly, I really would.
I would too, bro. It's like, yeah, at this point, bro, like, you don't want to like.
Bro, you would think they would learn their lessons though. Like, because how many times we see this, you know what I mean? Like, and they always test
Chuck
the waters.
Liddell, like Chuck Liddell, Tony Ferguson, Silva.
Oh, Henry Cejudo is coming out of retirement, not learning his lesson. It's like, come on, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah. Like, come on, man. He should have never retired. He was in his prime, and he fucking decided to give it up. Like, bro,
I know, dog. Yeah.
You were the guy, and you fucking left and came back. You're not good enough to win the belt again. You know, you got older. That's not the way the sport works.
It's weird, man.
Really not. Weird as fuck. In the boxing world, I know Ryan Garcia's back. He's fighting, I believe, Pitbull. For you guys in the boxing world, you guys know who that is. And I think him and Haney, Devin Haney, are fighting on the same card, I believe. And if they both win their fights, they'll fight each other again. That's the plan that I heard, by the way, as far as that's concerned. Francis Ngannou wants to fight in boxing again. He said Deontay Wilder. That would be a hell of a fight.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, bro. Fuck yeah.
That's straight. They both have the eraser. That's what I call their right hands, the eraser. Both of them have it. So that'll be fun. But yeah, folks, any questions at all? Any sports, IRL, politics, anime, whatever, feel free. Any questions at all, really? By the way, again, $23 away from a diss track.
Yes, sir.
$23 away. We'll make it happen. We're stir shit up, man. This is gonna be a fun time.
Oh, okay, Jay. So you saw that shit that with Kanye at the Grammys, dude? With like, what is that? Like, what kind of
bro? That was some trifling shit, bro. That was
what
crazy.
Is that?
Bro, I don't know if you guys know about this. The rant, so he had that with his wife being naked, basically. She might as well not want.
Yeah, she was naked. You could see her whole body.
You see her fucking body, like wearing. Might as well just.
It was a see-through dress. That's what it was. Like and not like where you could barely see. No, like completely see-through. Like you could see it all. Yeah.
And then he goes on. Dressed in plain black, looking like an uncle in the barbecue yard.
Literally.
Like
that was crazy.
And then he goes on Twitter and has this like extremely anti-Semitic rant for like 2 days.
Yeah.
He starts saying like, "Oh, I'm a Nazi."
What's wrong with it?
I love you know who. He says, "Oh, Jews are the problem." There's a bunch of weird shit. And then he goes on to say, "Oh, it was all a social experiment. I'm really not a Nazi." I'm like, are you having a bipolar episode again? Like, what's happening? I don't understand that shit. He went on this rant for like 2 days.
Bro, can we get Prime?
And then he says it was a social experiment.
Can we get Prime OG Kanye back, please? The music, the person, where is that Kanye, bro?
Why doesn't his PR team just take away his fucking phone? Like, if he's having a bipolar disorder episode, take away his fucking phone, man.
Dude, I don't know why he would want his woman to be presented like that in front of millions of people. Like, it's just, I don't get it, dude. Like,
well, I heard something about that too. Dude. I don't know if it's true or not, but what's it called? I heard that apparently she didn't want to do that, and he was like asking her to do it, and she was saying no, whatever. But then like he said something that nobody could hear, whatever. And then next thing you know, she's over here like taking it off, and then that's what happened. So like. There's that, but again, I don't know if that's true or not. But either way, the bottom line is that motherfucker. He's just lost it, bro. He's been gone. He's been gone. like, bro, the amount of shit he's done and said, whatever. Like, again, it just goes to show you that cancel culture is a myth. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, once you reach that status and popularity, or whatever, or you're famous, whatever. Like, unless you're doing like a hardcore crime, right? Like what fucking Diddy was doing, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing that, again, you could say whatever, dude, and nobody's gonna care, bro. The world will move on. He'll still make money, whatever you name it. He still has sponsors, company, you name it, the whole not like. So again, like that won't ever change. Like we'll still always have Kanye, but it is getting really sad. It's like, bro, like where's the peak Kanye? Like, bro, like that motherfucker needs therapy. He needs something. He needs some help.
He go back to church or something.
Literally, bro.
He needs to go back to church. Then he needs to take his phone away. He needs to go on like a fucking 1 month retreat.
Bro, like he just needs to get his shit together. Cause I'm telling you, if he can recover and get back to his like glory days and then start doing some good music, bro, the sky's the limit. But like this motherfucker is drowning. He's drowning.
Yeah, he's a genius when it comes to fucking music. It's just literally like bipolar disorders every other week. I don't understand like what the fuck.
It's weird, dude.
That's like seeing Drake. That's like seeing Drake like go from what we see with him, and then next thing you know, like he's pulling a cut. Like it's just so sad. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening with him, man.
So bizarre,
man. Crazy. He's fucking the shit he said, and the fact he's not canceled, like crazy, dude. crazy. The shit he was saying on Twitter, dude. I was like, what the fuck? But wild, man, wild. But yeah,
So
folks, any
hell of a
questions at all?
fan base, though. Yeah, that's not
Oh
gonna
yeah, that's
change.
a fact. They'll be fucking
Yeah.
with him. That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, that. But again, just that was what I was saying before. People, like the world, they don't give a fuck, man. I'm telling you. Morals and
Some guys.
morals and all that, it goes out the fucking window when it comes to celebrities. So.
Oh, facts. You get a fucking pass, man. Especially him. That's crazy. Oh shit!
Oh
All right, folks. We're
Lord.
literally $3 away.
Ah.
Holy shit! You guys actually want? Hey, $20 for Marks. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. What do you think about the future of Dragon Ball after Daima concludes? RP Toriyama. Yeah, facts. RP Toriyama, man. Appreciate the $20, brother. Let me put on the screen real quick. So, the future, right? So we have the manga, the super manga, still continuing. And the question is, when will there be more animation of Super? That's the question. It's been years. Literally, I was in fucking high school the last time they animated a fucking episode. Um, that's the real question.
Bruh, I
I don't know
know.
when. I don't know what's the holdup. I don't know if it's politics, money. I don't know what it is. Very bizarre to me, especially such a popular show taking this long to, start up their animations again. Dama's been great. It's obviously not what we want ideally. It's good. It's great, very
Yeah.
nostalgic. As far as the future, I just hope maybe with Dama's success, maybe the companies in power are more willing to start at least animating Super. Catching up to the manga.
Uh-huh.
Man, there's so many great moments. The moral arc, Black Frieza now, Beast Gohan. I mean, we had the movie, but fucking Goku gained True Ultra Instinct. There's so many moments that are so historic in the manga already that just haven't been animated yet. The granola arc, gas, like, dude, all these moments are gonna be so peak in the fucking manga. I mean, in the anime. I just really hope that it's sooner than later. It's been years. We're on like some GTA type timing right now.
The
Fucking been
facts,
like
dog.
9 years.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. Almost a damn
Yeah.
decade. Next year will be a decade.
Next
Yeah,
year.
don't
Yep.
get the
Fucking
GTA
crazy.
6, transformation fucking amp. Don't do that, bro. We don't need that with
Facts. It's
nothing.
like we're on some Bleach type timing right now,
Yep.
dude.
Oh
Like,
Lord.
what the fuck?
Tell him.
I hope not. I hope not, man. That shit was like fucking over a decade. That's crazy. But yeah, I hope it starts sooner than later. We did get Dama, we got that. So I just hope that sparks at least some like proactiveness from the animators and the companies and all that, and at least for Toriyama. Do it for Toriyama, man. Damn. RIP, man. RIP. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is one thing I'll say. I've been very surprised with what is, like all of like the news we've been getting as far as media this year specifically. It's been a lot of new shit, from movies to anime to even comic books to everything. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some super news as far as the anime. Been full of surprises this year. I say that. I'm optimistic. I feel like this is one of these years, man. The shit just happens. It's been happening, you know. And I think
2025 has been a
year.
good year so far, man. Like, it's a lot of projects, a lot of creativity going on, a lot of moves everybody's making and doing. Like everything's been been pretty solid. The only thing that has been controversial, like in a whole other can of worms, is like the whole thing like politics wise, like with Trump and everything
politics,
and all that shit. But cause I've been hearing all kinds of shit on both sides. But either way, other than that, it's a good year so far, man. Like for everything, games, movies, you name it, dude. Like. So
it's been a great fucking year so far. We're only in fucking February, which is fucking crazy. So there's so much shit, so much time left. Man, Dragon Ball Super Anime ended March 2018. If you're including movies, 2022. Oh yeah, movies. Yeah, we got a superhero, but the anime's been so long, dude, so long. But yeah, we've had some movies. Yeah, you're right, for sure. But yeah, folks, $3 more away. $3.99 or whatever. The diss track's coming. It's that simple. That's all that's left.
Drop that damn dono, man. $3. Don't do it to yourselves. Drop the dono. What we doing?
I will make it happen for you guys. The entertainment is coming. Now that Noodles dug this hole for himself, I gotta be the villain in his story. Just like his girl was when he got cheated on. I gotta be the villain. Sorry.
Sometimes it be
Sorry.
like that.
First your girl, then Seth, now me. The only difference is I'm not going to be your friend after this. I'm not. So, but yeah, folks, $3 more. I'll drop a dark diss track. Let's shake up the community.
Here's the funny part about that too is like there's two ways he's gonna go. One, he's gonna do some crazy bullshit nonsense or false narrative after getting his ass beat and play the victim, victim card mode. Or two, he's gonna try to kiss Jay's ass after getting beat up and try to be buddy buddy. And it's like, nah, bitch, I don't think so. You had a billion fucking chances, bro, and the shit that you continue to do and the people you associate with, like, no, fuck you.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
fuck
not
all those
even-
people.
Yeah,
I'm the villain in
100%,
all these
bro.
guys' stories now. And all these guys' stories, I'm the villain. I mean, it's the only way. He's got to atone for his sins, for supporting a rapist, for being a pedo apologist, for helping a victim go back to his abuser, aka Clyde with Seth. Like, you got to
trying to get everyone to turn on you, Clyde, you name it, the whole nine,
try
everything.
To get your
everything.
bitch friends to turn on me. I don't give a fuck. That's the difference between me and you. Clout can't bait me. Money, none of that will bait me, buddy. I'm a bigger man than you, a better man than you. I have a job, but you don't. Sad, dude. Sad. No wonder you're on the Seth's dick, getting fucking super chats. You don't have a job. You're broke as fuck. You had me fly you out like you're my bitch.
It's sad.
That's what's happening. You're having me fly you out like my bitch so I can whip you, bro. That's crazy. Crazy. Can't make this up. Hey, Gates guy versus Jubito. Who you think wins? Jubito. Wait. Actually,
Nah.
no. I thought you meant
I got-
Jubidara. Jubito,
yeah.
He A Gates guy, yeah, because of how close he came to killing Jubidara. Yeah. A Gates guy is like one of the only non 6-pass chakra users.
Yeah,
or
he's insane.
Shinobis that is like 6-pass level.
But it makes sense. Like
Him and
he
chakra.
literally releases all his chakra limiters. Like the whole point of the 8 gates is to allow you to have your full fucking power with your chakra and stamina. You know what I mean? Like, fucking like.
Wow.
So.
If Jubito were to take the same hit Jubidara did, it'd kill him.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Yeah.
Imagine if like Kisame had the 8 gates or like Hashirama
Jesus
or
Christ.
Oh, bro! Oh my God!
Bro,
Like,
that's practice.
or Nagato, like
yeah, the sky is the
probably kill
limit.
Jubidara.
Oh, absolutely would kill him. Absolutely.
That's fucking crazy.
Kasame alone would do it. Like,
yeah, facts.
like,
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, folks, $3 more. Make it happen.
Get it, man.
Yes, sir. Any questions, though, folks? Any questions at all? It can be anime, like I said, anything at all. We like to stir the pot here. But while you guys do that, yeah, it's just a hell of a time, man. 2025 has been a great time for media. Let's say, great time. Let's see if there's any questions I missed. We need more debates. V-Man versus Idiot Saga to binge while I need another V-Man versus Idiot Saga to binge while I work. Like bro.
I've had a good amount, man. I've had a good amount.
Yeah, man.
And the playlist sagas do exist, but yeah, no, it's been a bit. Unfortunately, it's not really a lot of ding dongs anymore. Like they're all either disappeared or I made them. I made them give up. No challengers, no nothing. Obviously, Noodles for all the reasons. Like that's why I stopped interacting with him. Unfortunately, like it's either they just anyone that I did know as a potential candidate to be part of like the retard saga. Like they either just disappeared or they did some stupid shit and I just can't interact. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
Weeb was the most talented, but he disappeared. I don't know where he went.
The famous quote. Famous quote to this day. Hello, son.
Oh, gosh.
Fucking Weeb, dude. That guy has talent, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. He's the only guy that actually could make me fucking laugh, dude. Deadass. I don't know where he went, but he's a talent. Favorite upcoming anime? Upcoming, like a newer anime? Man. It's a good question, actually.
Hunter, bro. The re-release is gonna be lit, bro.
Sheesh. One that I heard There's two on my mind right now that I heard are peak. Blue Lock and Solo Leveling. I heard are fire.
I tried solo leveling. I wasn't really a big fan, at least not in the beginning, dude. It's like very
Really?
sort of
Yeah.
online, like the beginning.
Oh, right.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
that? Yeah, it's
I
very
think I've
much
seen
like
that.
that. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
I might need to give it more of a
Yeah.
chance, but that's just me, though. Of course, you know.
Yeah. Blue Lock I heard is peak. Like TG fucks with it. Shout out to TG. A lot of guys fuck with Blue Lock. I mean, I might have to check that out. I know it's like literally just about soccer, but apparently it's peak.
Hmm.
How would you think the DC universe would react if either Saiyans or Ultramites invaded Earth? Clearly, they'd be huge threats, either one. Especially Saiyans. Now, if it were Saiyans, you would need, especially like super tier Saiyans, like Dragon Ball Super, where you have like Goku, Vegeta trying to take over Earth. You would need the strongest that the world, that Earth, that the DC Earth has to offer. Superman, John Jones, Martian, the Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern. You would need the peak of Earth's heroes to fight them off. As far as Viltrumites, Superman would fucking clear. So would a lot of the upper tier characters. Green Lantern would clear. Yeah, most versions, I should say, of these characters. Martian Manhunter, well, even Wonder Woman would probably clear a lot of the Viltrumites, especially the weaker ones.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah, man. Like Wonder
Yeah, there's a
Woman,
lot more
Martian, Superman,
powerful.
like, bro, they're fucking cracked.
Yeah.
They're insanely cracked.
Yeah, they're fucking cracked. Who would win in a fight, Loco or Noodles? I've never seen Loco like fight, so I don't know.
I from what I've heard, but I can't confirm, like that he's like has a skinny build or whatever, blah blah. You name it. So maybe he's more like I'm not saying he is in shape. He probably is out of shape, but at least more in shape compared to Noodles. You know what I mean?
Not fat ass.
So like, so he'll have like the
What happened
he'll
to
have
Loco, by the way?
Bro, I pulled Eminem on him. I made him like disappear. He died. That's what happened. Yeah, kill shot. Like he interacted with Batman, and that was it.
Happened, like,
But
he hasn't posted in fucking months. At least my understanding. Last time I checked, he hasn't posted in like fucking months.
Bro, that man stopped posting ever since the beef with me and him when I did all those videos and shit.
Yeah,
like I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it is the case.
Yeah.
Like obviously this is more for like the humor part of things, but it is kind of funny the timing. Like it was literally after the shit with me, and he just gone. and I had people commenting on my videos or YouTube and shit, whatnot, and even on Discord, they're like, "Damn, bro, like you killed Loco. His career, he's gone."
Like even on the servers where like I'm in the same server as him, like Sage and stuff. Shout out to Sage. He's never active there either. Like he's not active anywhere. I don't know. I never know where the fuck he is, but it seems like he's in hiding. I don't know. Which Marvel character would you like to see have a standalone movie series, like one that hasn't already? Let's see. Hulk. Another Hulk movie, a good one. Who else? Trying to think. What's a peak character? Movie or series?
Loco's been gone for 5 months.
Yeah, bro. I haven't heard of the guy. I haven't anywhere. Discord, YouTube, nowhere. I don't know where the fuck he is.
It'd be like that, bro.
Yeah, bro. He can't handle the smoke, so it seems like. Imagine if the Dragon Balls existed on Earth in the DC universe, the chaos would be insane. Oh Jesus! I feel like Batman would lock him away somewhere. The Justice League would get a hold of them, and he'd lock them away somewhere so far, no one would ever find them. I'll never forgive the MCU for how they hoed Hulk. Dude, they made Hulk such a bitch, dude. Why? Why? Look at Edward
Yeah.
Norton's '08 Hulk, how peak that was when he fucked up Abomination, compared to bitch ass MCU Hulk. Well, actually, scratch that. That Hulk actually is MCU. If you watch the Captain America movie, you know why, the new one. I guess the explanation is they're the same Hulk or whatever. But dude, in my eyes, they'll never be the same Hulk. That's not the same Hulk we saw in the '08 movie. That was peak.
But I did for a moment, but I'm gonna be honest. If we're talking about a true Hulk, the truest Hulks we've ever seen was the Incredible Hulk. Blatantly, like that is how Hulk is supposed to fucking be. The one that fought Abomination and shit, you name it. That is Hulk. That is Hulk. When he gets angry and you name it, he's getting stronger and bigger as well. And on top of it, like him being a fucking savage and a beast and being what Hulk is, that guy, a monster, like The theme, the narrative, everything they did with that movie was like just mwah, like great. You know what I mean? Fucking and then even if we get rid of that version, even the older Hulk, the one where I think it was just called Hulk. Yeah, that's all it was. Even that Hulk was fucking.
The old one, yeah.
Even that one was like 10 times, billion times fucking better than what the Hulk we currently get. Like, because he was the same thing. Like, when he got angry, he'd get bigger, stronger, whatever, and whatnot. And then, like, again, the whole fucking Hulk concept, like, that was Hulk as well. The only thing that was bad, obviously, is because since it was an old movie, you know, the graphics, you know, whatever, all that shit. But other than that, even that was fucking incredible. You know what I mean? And way better. Like, and then what we get now, like, bro.
Yeah, fucking dog shit, like, bitch-ass Hulk. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, it's MCU Hulk. That Abomination was great. Facts, bro. That Abomination was really awesome.
Fantastic.
Are there any lost media for Naruto that you know of? Lost media? I don't think so. I guess the Viz or whatever the companies would have to like express they lost media or something. Not that I've heard of.
Not that I've heard of either. Yeah, but bro, even Abomination was an L. Like he was so great, and you saw what they did with him in the fucking in the Doctor Strange movie, dude.
Oh, fuck
like
no.
you saw what they did with him then in She-Hulk. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I was like, bro. I'm like, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm sorry, but like, guys, there's YouTube videos that exist. Like, me and Jay don't even gotta do it. There's people that have made a funny ass video of showing like peak prime Hulk and Abomination, showing all their moments, whatever, and then showing them now MCU version, and it's fucking hilarious. It's like seeing fucking like legendary like fucking Madara, Aizen type shit, whatever vibes, right? And then you go to like fucking Care Bears, like Teletubby fucking vibes and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's so ass. It's so fucking ass.
Yeah. Oh god. I fear they're gonna ruin World War Hulk for the MCU. They kind of did with Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, they did. Like they literally shoved it in everyone's face and teased it, and that they were going the right direction, but then they did whatever the fuck that was. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what the fuck that was. But
and not only that, the route that they've been going, the consistency wise of like how shit it's all been with Hulk. Like, I'm sorry, but they don't. It's like DC all over again. Like, if you keep performing in a bad way over and over and over, you really think we're gonna expect anything? You know, like,
God damn.
So like,
what do you think about Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi was
fucked with
alright.
it. I fucked with it. Yeah, I fucked with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like insane or like
peak.
incredible. The fighting choreography was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. You know,
It was cool. Yeah. I think it was decent. It was like one of the only decent ones during like the fucking, you know, like the valley that Marvel hit after Endgame. It was like one of the only decent movies.
But honestly, Jay, that type of character, he's more of like a string along movie character. Like not to have his own solo movie. Like that was the problem. Like they should have either put him like with Cap maybe in a movie or just something out there. Maybe Spider-Man, because even Spider-Man has a close relationship with Shang-Chi. Like do fucking something with he's more of a like needs to be with another character type, you know, character.
Yeah.
Not a
he's
solo.
Not known enough either.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah,
like,
he's
that's
not
just
enough.
really.
He's got dope powers though, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like, you guys can look him up because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know about him. You know, because again, like he's nowhere near as popular as all the other characters. But look him up. He's pretty cool. Like he is cool. He's a badass martial artist. You name it, the whole nine. But so.
Nine Tails attack Hiruzen or Pain?
Yeah, because that Hiruzen, he's above the Sonic, but he wasn't above fucking Minato. Like, bro, the guy the whole entire time, me and Jay have said it so many times, he's like begging for Minato. Yeah, he's crying.
Where is he? Yeah, no, he get fucked up.
He's not within that Minato, Itachi, and like Nagato caliber or Obito caliber. He's not on that level or scaling. He's never remotely like the closest you can get is like the hypothetical prime Hiruzen statements of whatever that could be, like that, you know. But even that we don't really know. But that's like the only way you can really advocate for. Other than that, but yeah, that Hiruzen, like that's the second strongest Hiruzen you're gonna see, and he's cracked because the fact that he could no diff a Sonic, that's pretty impressive. You know what I mean? Like he flat out, like he flat out like said, "I'm gonna kill you, Orochimaru," and Orochimaru's like, "Damn," like, you know what I mean, like. But can you really do it? Because he knows that he cares for him and shit. But like even Orochimaru like flat out said himself, like, yeah, you could kill me right now, but I know you're not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because you're a bitch. You know. So again, like the fact that he was casually a Sonic Slayer, like that's no joke. You know. So, but yeah, he's not on that next level though. So.
No, he's not. Where should they take the Naruto series after Boruto concludes? Where could you take it? The only thing I can think of is like, I'm assuming Sarada becomes Hokage. Maybe like her story. I don't even know.
Honestly, what all I see is Sadara is going to become Hokage if they go the typical like happily ever after route. Sadara goes becomes Hokage. She gets aboard, so they have a kid, and now it's about Saruto. And Uchiha and Naruto DNA motherfucker. You know, like so.
Yeah, like how far can you take it? You got fucking aliens already. Like where else can you take the story?
Yeah,
at that point, it's just gonna become fucking Dragon Ball. At this point, because they can't really like you know what I mean. Like if they and like the only thing they're really gonna be able to do is just introduce more fucking aliens. That's all they can fucking do.
More aliens, gods.
Basically, like if they're gonna try to do anything for more farther threats and beyond. It would have to be motherfuckers that are like aliens or gods, like Jay said or whatever. But or they just go back to the original content material, like how it was during part 1 Naruto, or it's just ninjas going at it and fighting and whatnot, you name it, and so on and so forth. Like they'll either have to like backtrack basically and go back to the traditional ways of how Naruto was portrayed, or if they continue to go the Boruto direction, again, like Jay said, like. All you can do is more aliens and gods.
Literally, there's nothing left. Yeah, like it's like being a Dragon Ball situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, folks, for you guys that just came in, $3 more. That's it. I will literally drop a rap diss track on Noodles. I'm dead ass serious. $3 more. That's all it takes. We're that close. Shang-Chi trained Spider-Man. He helped him develop the way of the spider. Strongest version of Thor versus the strongest version of Superman. Superman would destroy him. The strongest version of Thor I know of, I think, is like Thunder God Thor or some shit, where he's able to like crack the armor of a Celestial. The strongest version is Superman. Is 6D. He's beyond like fucking comprehension. He literally like works outside literally on the outside of the DC multiverse and like protects it from like beyond like omniversal threats and shit like that, or hyperversal threats. He would destroy Thor. I think from the strongest version I'm aware of, Superman would fucking destroy him.
Yeah, Superman Prime, like that's his fucking omnipotent level Superman. Like fucking
he's fucking cracked. It's insane.
Like I know Thor has some pretty insane versions, but I don't think he's ever gotten to that point that Superman got to.
No. There's that god level Thor. He's like able to like at least contend with the Celestial, but Superman's like fucking.
Superman's beyond
God.
Yeah, like even Celestials have limits. Like they're casually planetary like busters and things like that, and like I don't know all this Celestial scan, but all I do know is like the Celestials are not at the top of the food chain. They're like they're no joke, but there's beings that are way even beyond them. So no.
Yeah, like, Beyonder and all that shit. Yeah. Which of these Minato victims would win? Tobirama or Orange Mask Obito? Obito
all day, bro.
Obito.
Even Yellow Mask.
Guys, all we need to say again. Do you see Obito losing to Kin and Gin? Do you ever even remotely see that? You saw this motherfucker Obito being fatigued throughout the entirety of the whole fucking Fourth Great War, bro. And that man could still do Kamui, live, whatever you name it. Tobirama, on the other hand, the moment he gets tired, he's done. Fucked. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, like everybody else can get fatigued, whatever, and there's still that guy. Yet Tobirama is not that guy. It's as simple as that.
No, he's ass, dude. He's ass. Who's the best written character in the DC universe? Batman.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Like, bro, like even like statistics, like everything. Like he's the most popular character of DC, bro. Like.
Yeah, he's arguably the most popular character in fiction.
Like, and if it ain't him, then it's like kinda Superman, but like Superman's been kind of gradually dying out though. But Superman had a lot of like iconic peaks throughout time though,
Yeah, like in the 60s and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Batman's always been the backpack. But again, it's Batman. What do you expect? Like, fucking...
Batman is him.
Like he's him in so many ways. Like, narratively, emotionally, philosophy-wise, fucking the skills, aura, being him. Like, the list goes on and on and on. Fucking...
He's basically the Goku of comic books. Like, that's how popular it is.
Bro, Batman was the only fictional character, and this is out of everything, remind you, to compete. To have its own Hall of Fame medal and whatnot, and like be like in its own like the only one to have that, the first one to accomplish that feat. Like,
He's
Oh,
literally
oh,
him, dude.
nice.
Like,
I forgot what
dude
they
is
called it,
fucking-
but it's basically the Hall of Fame, but for fiction. Like, so,
Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
fucking crazy. Cosmic Armor Superman, Old Man Superman, Golden Age Superman. Cosmic Armor Superman is so fucking cracked, dude. I mean, he's a cosmic being. Like, he's a force of nature. It's crazy, dude.
I
for questions at
I
all.
just looked it up. Yeah, Batman. He's the first superhero honor on the Walk of Fame, which is administered by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and whatnot. He's the first fictional character.
Actual Walk of Fame. Oh,
Yeah,
wow, that's
like
crazy.
yeah, he's the first fictional character to receive a star in 1978, and so on and so forth. And then
crazy,
recently, it happened again. It was either 2024 or 2025, where again he received like the first time of any fictional character like something like to that same level. So like again, like Batman's just that
Not
guy.
even Mickey Mouse? Pikachu?
Nope, not even Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Yep.
Mouse, dude.
Not even
They
Mickey
should give
Mouse.
Goku a fucking star, dude.
Yeah, that'd be lit, right? Yeah.
That'd be fire, man. Which character portrayed Joker the best? Oh, excuse me, which actor? Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger is the peak of fiction portrayal. He really is. The guy was fucking... He was phenomenal. I mean, the dude... Just an acting performance, period, in the history of movies, dude. This guy is fucking... arguably the best of all time. I mean, he's fucking phenomenal.
And Shinobi, I was tripping. What's it called? I read it further. Mickey Mouse was the first fictional character to be that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Batman's the first superhero out of any
Gotcha.
fictional superhero. So Marvel, DC, whatever else is out there, Watchmen, you fucking name it, the first superhero to receive it. Because it happened just recently.
I was gonna say, bro, they do my man Mickey wrong.
Yeah, but Mickey Mouse, he was the first fictional character to
He's
receive
him.
the star.
Yeah, Mickey's him.
Yeah, he been him.
Yeah.
He's been
Just a
him
correction.
since fucking
I
1930.
was reading further and I was like, wait a minute, hang on a minute. So,
I think he's been him since like 1930.
but again, this still speaks volumes because this is like extreme, like really, really hard for fictional characters to get. Really fucking hard. And mind you, this is extremely competitive. Any fictional character is able to get this reward. So the fact that Mickey was the first and then Batman is the first superhero, like that speaks fucking volumes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Goku would be a good fit.
I can see Go. Yeah, you would think it'd be Goku. There's no way it's not Goku, bro. Like.
Yeah, like who else? The only guys that are contention right now.
Spider-Man,
Goku,
maybe
fucking
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man would be lit, bro. Yo, I gotta say, guys, that game was fucking phenomenal too, bro. Like,
Oh, dude,
it was
yeah.
like watching it, bro. It was so
deep.
fucking good. Like, yeah.
Holy shit! $2? We're literally $1 away.
Bro, we're
Damn.
$1 dead.
bro.
$1 away, man. Fuck. I appreciate that, Marcus. Appreciate that, brother. Favorite Batman storyline? For me, it's Batman Hush. Honestly, my favorite storyline. It's probably that's a tough question.
There's so many that like mine is the Hellbat story. That was just straight fucking peak, dude. The motherfucker's like, bitch, you took my son. All right, bet. Let me get in this suit. I'm gonna go to an alien planet, whip the entire army's ass, beat Darkseid, who's basically Thanos but DC version. He beat everybody's ass and then got his son back. I loved it.
Yeah. I think for me, I'm biased. It's probably Under the Red Hood.
That's a really good one. Yeah, it's a really fucking
Jason
good one.
Todd, man.
Like honestly, out of like all stories for like philosophy and moral, like confliction for the narrative, that I think that might be number one. Like shit, like fucking.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Like even the animated movie, one of the best animated movies I've ever seen. Under the Red Hood.
Either that or The Killing Joke. Those two are really fucking good.
Amazing. Yeah, that one was really amazing. Just the moral dilemma that's created in Under the Red Hood. It's like Jason Todd's almost like Madara because you can argue he's right.
Yeah.
When he's speaking to Batman, he's like,
it's the whole question of like, is murder acceptable or not? You know, like,
yeah, he's like, I get you not killing Dent or Penguin or Freeze, but why are you letting this guy who's killed thousands, like the graveyards he's filled, it took me away from me. Why is he still breathing? Like, well, I don't understand that. Like, I really don't. Like, I know you have your, your antiquated sense of morality, like you said, like Jensen Ackles said in the movie. It's like I get it, but why him? You know, and Batman's like, if I kill him, I'll never stop. I'll kill all of them. You know, it'll be like a bloodlust that I can't stop. Um, and in a way, Red Hood proves that because Jason became that what Batman feared he would become. He starts killing all the criminals.
Yeah.
He in a way, like, he proves Batman's point. So you could argue Batman might be right too, but it's a hell of a moral dilemma. It's like Madara's moral dilemma, but in the comic book world.
Yeah. It's fucking great, dude. And there's
Brilliant.
a lot of good
Brilliant.
stories, man. Like the Long Halloween,
Yeah.
Hush. Like there's
That
so
was really good.
there's so many,
Really good.
dude. Like so again, but again, that's why Batman is such a great character. Like he has a lot of really good stories.
It's
Fucking
phenomenal,
like
yeah.
even the one where where I think it was like Batman Endgame where Joker like doesn't want to play around anymore and he wants to actually kill him. Like Joker literally mind controls the entire Justice League and Batman's like, all right, bet time to beat up the Justice League. Like that was a great fucking story. Like there's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot. So, but
Batman
fucking-
is just phenomenal.
I
His
sent
stories
the
are-
I sent the link, Jay, in the stream voice chat. You don't have to click the video, but it's just a picture. Look at that sexy.
Oh,
Look at that picture.
That's just fire, man.
That looks clean.
That dude, he's a movie star.
Literally.
Like, bro,
That's
crazy.
clean,
He's like
bro.
He's like fucking Tom Cruise, but in fiction, dude. That's crazy. No, that's fucking.
That
peak
shit looks clean.
man.
Yeah, I saw that like months ago. I think it was like on Facebook when it was being celebrated, and then it was like everywhere. But yeah,
Holy
but
shit.
that's what the reward is, and that's what it looks like. Looks clean.
That's so fire.
Yeah.
They messed up the leader in the new Captain America movie. This new movie didn't feel like a Captain America movie. I agree. It didn't really feel like a Captain America movie. It's a good movie, but it doesn't really feel like a Captain America movie. Yeah. What's Hulk's best feats in the comics? He has many. One of them that I always remember is him getting kicked out of hell. Literally, he's such a fucking menace that fucking the god of hell kicks him out. He's like, fuck this shit. He's destroying hell. That's how bad he is. Him stepping with one step, shaking, like breaking a continent in the World Breaker storyline. Him like fucking up Thanos, like making him his bitch and his slave and stuff. It's fucking crazy, man. This guy has some crazy feats, man. Goku definitely belongs in the top fictional characters with aura, influence and cultural impact. At this point, I definitely agree. Goku's up there with fucking Batman, Superman, fucking Mickey Mouse. Like he's up there, dude. He's up there, man. I agree completely with that. Minato versus the Five Kage. If you mean the one that fight Madara, he would defeat them all. All too fast, too calculated. If he's bloodlusted,
Very
still on his
smart,
ropes.
too fast. Nobody's fucking
Yeah.
with the Rising on except for Inoki's particle stop, but he won't be fast enough to even contest it. So he's, you know what I mean? Like,
Hell no.
like the only one remotely that is even relative that could actually do anything. Like, hang on one sec.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it just comes down to his speed, his intelligence, his AP. It's actually pretty high. They just don't have a chance. If he's bloodlusted, he'd end it very quickly. He wouldn't toy with them like Madara did. If he's bloodlusted, especially. And in character, even when he's not the type to play with his food. You know, he's the type to end it quickly. So he wouldn't allow these fucking Will of Fire to take over. He wouldn't allow them to have a fucking public, like fucking hold the conversation together. He would just take them out. So that's not in his character. You know? It doesn't blind him. You know? But yeah, folks, literally $1 away from a diss track.
My bad, I had
Oh, no.
had someone at the door was knocking. Well, no, fucking, but yeah, no, like, yeah, he's just way too fast. The only one that could remotely even like hang a little bit potentially, like you could argue maybe like Kage in his V2, but that's about it. But he's getting washed. He's getting washed. Like, he don't have nobody to save the day or help him like Killer Bee did and whatnot. Like he's fucked. So
Not this time. Yeah, fuck no. Yeah, folks, any questions at all, feel free. Any questions, comics, anime, politics, this fight with this fat ass, anything, feel free. It's an exciting time.
And simple scaling chain too, guys, for you is like the other Kages are like relative to Sonning level. Then you obviously have Tsunade who is Sonning, and then you have A who's technically beyond the Sonning, even though some people think he's not. But but like either he's beyond or at least within the same tier, right? So like, and we do already know like Itachi, Minato, and all these other motherfuckers, Obito, they're beyond that. So like, again, just easy wipes. So
Yeah, facts. Who's the worst written character in Star Wars? The worst written?
Worst?
Off the top of my head, worst written?
They're all really good characters, but
yeah, they're all pretty legendary.
I guess like Leia, like not Leia. I'm fucking up the new movies. Fucking the new main chick. Fuck that, bro.
Oh, what's her fucking name?
But that's how bad she is. The fact that we don't even know her name.
Yeah.
She was ass.
Like,
fucking
her motives are weird.
Let me see. Star Wars. I think it's Rey. I think that's what her name was.
Rey.
Yeah, it's just Rey.
It's Rey.
Ass.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the worst
She's
characters.
like, I'll say this: she's the worst MC in Star Wars.
Yes, like bro, like at least Kylo Ren, like even though you could critique him in many ways, but at least he still had some aura in a way. I mean, like the Darth Vader route he was trying to do in a way. You know what I mean? Like there's still some good with him, right? He wasn't like the worst, but her fucking ass, bro.
Yeah, her motives are ass. Like when she made out with fucking Kylo Ren or some shit, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Her being like pop, like, and
and
here's the crazy thing, like
out.
she had so much potential because like when they revealed like she was Palpatine's like whatever, I guess daughter or something, I forgot what it was.
Daughter,
yeah, like
or some shit.
that's fine. That's actually pretty fucking cool. But they could have easily set it up to where like, oh, she's supposed to be good, or whatever, but she becomes a Sith, right? Because of that and the heritage, whatever. Like there's so many better ways they really could have gone about it. And then as for Kylo, he actually becomes good because we know everything with him, right? So like there is ways they could have gone about it, but they went like such a fucking stereotypical route and direction, and just how they went about everything, what they did.
Dude.
There was so many times where there was no logic. Like it's like none of them have training, whatever, but yet they're fucking somehow like like it was just weird, dude. There's a lot of weird shit.
With fucking Darth Sidious and shit. Like, how are you fucking with him? You guys have no training.
Or that one ancient Sith that's like very experienced, like really powerful, could like pull you from across the fucking universe. Yet he gets taken out by like he's having a conversation with Rey and Kylo. Yet he gets taken out because he didn't realize a lightsaber was approaching him and kills him from behind. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, there's just so much with that. Yeah, there was just so much with this series. Like,
Rey
bro,
will never be. She'll never be Obi-Wan. She'll never be Anakin.
Nope.
She'll never be Vader.
Not Luke.
Never.
Not even Luke. I mean,
Luke. Not even Luke. Fuck no, dude. That was,
like, it just.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
It was, bro. Like, I enjoyed the what the fuck is that show called? The Mandarin or Mandalorian?
Oh, the Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandalorian. Yeah, I enjoyed that way fucking more than the new Star Wars movies. Okay, like
way more. I'll say this. I think most people can agree with this, but most people would agree the best written character in Star Wars, Darth Vader / Anakin. You gotta go with him.
I was gonna say Mace Windu, but no, I'm playing.
Mace Windu's pretty peak though. He's peak, but I'd say. Well, some people might say Obi-Wan. It's either Obi-Wan or Anakin.
Yeah,
most people would say.
Basically,
yeah. Like,
bro, like, and but let's be real. Like, if we're really being honest, I'm pretty sure we look at our statistics and even popularity, it's definitely Darth Vader. Definitely Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Peak. He's fucking peak, dude. I mean, the guy is.
Luke in general is pretty peak, bro. Great story,
Luke,
man.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Like Anakin versus Obi-Wan, dude. It's so peak. So peak. Like the whole story of Anakin is so good. Yeah, it really is. It's so peak. His metamorphosis, his like the darkness that like dwells in him. It's just so good. His redemption when Luke comes into his life.
Bro, even the video games, man, are just fucking great with him.
So good.
Like, even like anytime you see that man, it's like, oh my god.
So peak, man.
Like he always gets the highlight of attention. Like he's always like the star. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I remember that one peak ass scene. I forgot which game it was. I think it was Star Killer Invader. I think. It's
The Force Awakens. Yeah.
I think it's that game. It's the scene where he's like he's bloodlusted, and Vader's like, "You better calm the fuck down, or I'll kill your bitch." He's like, "Fuck no!" He disintegrates all the troopers with like just his fucking aura.
Yeah.
And then Vader's like, "Calm the fuck down." I was like, "This is peak."
Yeah, it's peak.
This shit is so peak. I was like, "This shit is fire." Yeah,
Like,
so
bro,
good.
like I'm gonna say to this day, like Star Wars has been selling instead of all the bullshit ass movies you've been trying to make that were either mid or fucking trash. You know what I mean? Or all the nonsense you've been creating so far, wasting all that fucking money, bro. What they should have been doing is making a movie or even a TV show about Darth Vader's journeys and like his missions right when he becomes Darth Vader. Like after the third
That'll
movie,
be so
that's
sick.
what we fucking
Yeah,
need to
man.
see like what Darth Vader. Because here's the first thing. For one, he doesn't even have a lightsaber, so they could even show how he gets his red lightsaber, which that's actually a really badass story if you've never seen or heard about it from the
That's
comics.
sick.
But they could do that, how he gets his red lightsaber. And then two, when he starts hunting fucking all the most powerful goddamn Jedis in the entire fucking universe. You mean like that's what we fucking need, bro.
Predator.
You know, or the story where he's like fighting the most powerful creature in the universe, and it's literally stated to be impossible to beat from any Jedi or Sith, yet he somehow accomplishes defeat. Like, bro, like
That
we
is
need
man.
that type of shit, bro. That's what we need.
Like, you know what would be sick if fuck Ray. They should have made Star Killer.
Or
movie.
yes, or Star Killer, like getting into that whole thing and like to that whole story and whatnot, and you name it. Like, that would also be just
His aura,
incredible. Like,
Fuck, man. His aura alone is better than Ray's whole fucking plot, dude.
yes, bro.
Crazy.
Well, like that's
Star Wars
the
Overlook is fun. Yeah.
like anything
Darth
with anything
Revan's
with
him.
Star Killer, bro, or just Darth Vader. That's what they should have fucking done. And then right after
Fucking
that,
dude.
after they make fucking $1 gazillion, because let's be real, that shit would be fucking peak and incredible, and everybody would love it.
Oh yeah.
After that, then do all the fucking new gen bullshit or the whole Boruto route, you know what I mean? Whatever, blah blah. And hopefully you don't fuck that up, even though they've been fucking that up, you know. So.
Yeah, they've been fucking that up low key. Star Wars: The Old Republic is fun. That game is pretty peak. Yeah.
But that's another thing. They can even go to the OG days. That shit was also really good.
Yeah.
Like the OG, like when it was like down to like the nostalgic like Sith versus Jedi, but like back in the glory days, how dark that shit was, how crazy it was, how powerful they all were. Like, bro, if you guys look at the history of the Siths and even Jedis, it was truly at its peak and like so crazy and badass, like some Star Killer type shit, even like during the beginning, bro. Like the beginning.
Yeah.
Like there was some crazy fucking Siths, like all kinds of shit, bro. Even Jedis, like there's so many good Star Wars stories like in comics that are out there, but they're not using any of them. They're not even like trying to go that route or even be creative with it, whatever. Like they're just going to all this new bullshit, and it's like nobody fucks with it, bro.
Yeah. Jay, are you dropping a diss track? We need $1 more on this stream. We're almost at 100, and I'll drop the diss track in 1 to 2 weeks. Deadass. $1 more. That's all we need. We're almost at 100 already. $1 more. The diss track is coming. So that's the goal. We're almost there.
Yes, sir.
Almost there. But yeah, Star Wars, just like the original trilogy, the aura that it had.
Even that,
because of its characters, dude. It's like.
And mind you, that's not even like that's not even origin OG. That's like like in the middle of the story OG. And you saw how good that was. Like the beginning was so fucking good. The middle was, we obviously seen that was so good. You know what I mean? And then when we get to the end game of Star Wars, like that shit is so great. But why? Because of Darth Vader. You know, he was one of the components, and then the other component was eventually Luke, and another component which has only been shown in the games and the books. And I don't know about comics, but I know in the books and games, Star Killer. So like, again, like they have amazing end game material that's out there. They have great beginning material that's out there, but they don't want to do any of that shit. They want to do this fucking brand new generation nonsense. Like,
yeah. I haven't watched all the sequel movies, but apparently Rey had an ability that let her instantly master any Jedi technique. Damn, that's fucking dumb, bro.
That is so dumb, though. That's so fucking dumb.
What the fuck? Why? That's such a fucking
like, bro. At least
bullshit-ass
with like
technique.
here's a good example of the way to do that. Okay, Sasuke or Kakashi, they have the Sharingan, they can copy it, but guess what? They still need the talent, the hard work. They still got to train and and work with it, right? It's not just, oh, I have the Sharingan, so now I could just do whatever and my problems are solved. Like, no, you know, like the fuck. Like,
oh shit! Marcus dropped $1. I guess we're having a diss track.
there we go.
Hey, shout out to Marcus for getting us to the goal.
Yes, sir.
Hey, like I said, I'm a man of my word. Unlike Noodles, I'm a man of my word. And one, I'm a man, unlike Noodles. Two, I'm a man of my word, unlike Noodles.
Oh my god.
We're getting a diss track, man. We're getting a diss track.
There you go, guys.
I already have a rough draft. Batman and Shinobi, I've heard it. I just gotta perfect it now. I'm gonna make it happen. It's probably gonna be on Batman's channel if he's down, and probably JTalk's channel as well. It's gonna be fucking fire. I already have an idea for the fucking album cover or the fucking like song title, like the cover for it. It's gonna be Noodle's fucking ugly ass face.
He about to go Drake 2.0 style in this bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna have his clown ass, nasty ass face with the clown paint. Have it like black and white, like an album cover.
Yeah.
Put the explicit like warning on it. Let's go to town, man. Let's go to town. That shit's it's happening soon.
It's gonna be a K-Dot murder type vibe too.
I want to make it dark, real dark. You know what? I'm gonna mention multiple people.
Multiple disses.
Clyde, Surfbone, Seth, all these bitches.
Oh
I'm gonna be like fucking. It's gonna be a 1v20, not a 20v1, a 1v20. That's what it's gonna be. Fuck it. I'm gonna be like Drake, except I'm gonna win. That's the only difference.
Yeah, literally.
Dead ass.
Oh, I'm so dead.
You know what, Noodles? Drop it. I want to see Noodles try to drop a diss track. I doubt it though. He's a pussy.
That's impossible. That would require too
That would
much
be
intelligence.
hilarious.
That would require too much
intelligence.
intelligence.
Trying to rap with his weird ass
Bro,
voice.
he'd be gasping for air, trying to like breathe, doing like one bar. But he'd be like, "Oh yeah, Jay, you fucking, you know what I mean? Motherfucker couldn't even breathe, bro. Fucking."
Even when we were talking shit, are you creating your own beat or are you using an existing instrumental? I was thinking of using Meet the Grams instrumental. Meet the Grams.
Tough and.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many good beats.
Like, bro, and there's really good technology out there too, editing software programs or even on phone apps, whatever. So Jay could easily would make a really good beat or just do the same beat and then just go with it, you know. So
I could make a beat. Like I'm able to do that now. I'm not like a fucking I'm not DJ Mustard or anything, but I can make a beat. But I'm leaning towards Meet the Grams because of the dark tone. I like the dark tone of it. Make it dark and just fucking vicious, like fucking K-Dot, and just fucking unleash on Noodles and his fucking Noodles and Company. Meet the Cucks would make more sense because we'll be talking about multiple people. Meet the Cucks, all of them. We'll see, man. It's gonna be fire. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah, appreciate you guys, man. You actually made the fucking goal. That's crazy. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, bro.
Jeez, man, that's crazy. Crazy. Alright.
W fucking stream though, man. W stream.
W-ass stream, man. Easy.
It's been a bit too, and we come back to this glory ass shit.
Yes,
damn.
Sir. Yeah, this shit is fucking peak. Appreciate y'all, man. Marcus, Darth Malgus was great. He was the main one who questioned the Sith ideology and the Jedi.
Yes, that's a good example. Yes, but there's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot of fucking incredible Sith, bro. Like,
cracked ass individuals in the fucking lore, man.
Like the beginning and middle was just straight peak, and then the end game was just fucking straight fire and peak because of Darth Vader, sometimes Darth Sidious, but not really. But like, and then Luke, and then Starkiller, like, and there's probably other like really great stories that like are just not as popular, but again, like that was the really good shit that made Star Wars what it is, like, so
yeah. Hey, if you feel like it after you beat him, use the hit 'em up instrumental to make another one. Hit 'em up after. Damn. Instead of saying who shot you, I'm like, who knocked you out, like fat motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's see. Hit 'em up is fire too, bro. It's a fire instrumental.
Oh, and another good one, Darth Bane. He's another good fucking badass
he's
fucking
dog,
And then like everybody knows him, like he was basically the Sidious, but of his time. This is in the beginning, but Darth Nihilus. That motherfucker was so strong, he could literally force drain entire fucking galaxies and planets, bro. Like just by thinking.
Oh, he's a fucking monster.
That man was crazy.
He's a fucking monster. Crazy. Like the lore of some of these guys, they really are like legit.
Like they were legit, like like galaxy, planetary. Like it was insane,
Universal,
bro.
Planetary.
Fucking.
Dude, holy shit.
And then you just had like this, like they weren't like planetary or like galaxy, but they were still like that guy, and they were just really fucking badass. Like again, like Darth Bane, etc., whatever you name it, to where like they could easily wipe out a city or a whole army by themselves. Like fucking.
They're just so their aura itself like disintegrates people. It's crazy.
Literally, bro.
On some ice and shit, dude. Literally. No, that's crazy. Yeah, folks, any questions at all? It's an exciting time, folks. What can we say? It's an exciting time. Noodles will atone for his sins if he doesn't bitch out. There's a ticket already purchased. A diss
Yeah,
track
we'll see,
coming.
huh?
We'll see, man. We'll see. That picture you see on the screen, folks, the one in the middle, that's him right now. That's how he's feeling. Torn apart. He's feeling torn. He's feeling scared.
I look at
He's
it.
in his shell right now. Probably, trying to gain comfort from the man of the house, because we all know he's not the man of the house. It's his girl who pays the bills since he has no job.
Yep, he's a bitch.
That's where he's at right now.
Here's another example, Jay. I'm gonna send this in the voice chat. But look at this dude. This guy was called Darth Revan or Revon, however the fuck you say it. But he was also really badass. Really fucking badass. And he was between, like, he was very conflicted. He was always struggling to either be in the light or the dark. But whenever he was on the light side, he had a purple lightsaber. And whenever he was, dark, then he had red. But he was cool because he has a mask and he was just badass, dude. He was really cool, bro.
Yeah. No, so that purple lightsaber is so lit, like Miss Windu, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on, bro.
That's a fire color. Yeah,
and by the way, Darth Bane was the one that created the rule of two. So he was another badass.
Yeah.
Like this is what Darth Bane looked like with his mask on, and then with like his Sith energy activated. He's on the right, but when he doesn't have it on, then he looks on the left. But look how badass he looks.
Damn.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
there's actually, like, I've seen some power scan videos on YouTube of Star Wars. There's some really good ones out there that like actually rank the, the legends of different Darth, the different Darth characters, and Anakin and Obi-Wan. It's like pretty well done. There's some good ones out there. I bet this diss track's gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna be dark, man. I'm unleashing. I mean, he wanted conflict. If he's really about that, he has it. He now has it. He has my full attention. A plane ticket for October. It's time. Have you read any of the Vader comics? I don't think I've read too many in general Star Wars comics.
Yeah, I haven't read an actual comic, but I have seen the comic stories from the Star Wars YouTube channel. So it's basically Comics Explained or Comic Historian for like Marvel or DC, but instead for Star Wars. There's YouTube channels that are like that, and they cover like the most popular either Star Wars comic stories or really good ones, whatever. So that's where I've technically seen my info and knowledge from. Other than that, it was either from the games or obviously the movies, like everyone else, So
yeah. But yeah, folks. Any questions at all? Appreciate it. It's been a hell of a stream.
Oh, and by the way, could never be me, but imagine being like a bitch on a leash, bro. Like Jay bought you a plane ticket, bro. Because you're broke and you got no job. Like, bro, that could never be me. To be someone... I'm sorry, bro. If someone had a problem with me, I'd be like, nah, motherfucker. I'm going to pay for my own shit. And whatever, blah, blah, the whole night, right? This man is having his handhold on a fucking leash and collar with an electric collar. And like, nope, don't say nothing either. Shut the fuck up, okay? Like, bro, this man bought him a plane ticket. How much of a bitch can you be, bro? Like, I swear to God, Noodles takes the cake for like the biggest reward in the universe of just being a bitch. The epitome of being a bitch.
The amount of people that pull his strings, dude, he's such a pussy.
Literally.
Seth is the man of the house. Clyde, me. Like, dude, you don't even realize how much of a bitch you really are. That's the crazy part. He's oblivious to it. He pretends that he's a warmonger. It's so crazy to me, dude. I don't understand that. I really, really don't. So fucking sad. So sad. See if you show up, Noodles. We'll see. But yeah, folks, any questions at all? Fire at. We'll go for another 30 minutes or so. Fire ass stream. Again, any questions at all, really? Be anything at all. Like to stir the pot, the melting pot. Me lately, while working and stuff, I've been watching a lot of science-based things, physics, things about the universe, discussions about aliens. I've just been on that sort of like tangent lately. So any questions about that as well, please. Obviously, sort of a political tangent as well. But I'd have to be asked those questions. Yeah. Yeah, folks. Any questions at all? Any questions at all? Anime. Again, anything at all. Sports, comic books, noodles, noodles of cock, anything at all, really. Any questions at all, folks? Any questions at all? Let's see if I missed any while you guys ask.
Ooh.
Favorite Kekkei Genkai? Sharingan.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like that's just
Can't go wrong with that. It's like probably the most iconic.
And if it's not that, then I would probably say Kimaru. His bone style was fucking bad.
Kimaru was pretty fire.
That was fun. Like, bro, even Orochimaru wanted. Like, he wanted that more than Itachi's fucking Sharingan. Like, that says something, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that shit was pretty fire. Very unique.
Like, good for defense and offense. You can heal. Like, what the fuck? Like,
crazy.
Kaku's was cool as well.
Yeah, Kaku's pretty unique. White Mask Obito versus Minato. White Mask was clear.
Yeah, it's a stronger fucking Obito, bro. Like,
yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like,
how's that fair? Like, I'll say this. Like, if the mark is still on Obito, then I think that's fair game. But even then, that's like fucking. At the end of the day, like again, it's a strong Obito. He has the running on abilities now. Like Kamui on top of it. Like, come on, bro. Like, he has the speed. He has the speed advantage. Like,
yeah. Let's say that Obito's not like mentally fucking distraught because of Naruto talking no jutsu, and he does the fucking mark, uses the mark to get behind him. I think he would Shinra Tensei's bitch ass.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, because all it is just all it is just nerve transmission. It's just a thought, thinking to activate, and then that's it. Like so. Facts. And he's gonna have the speed advantage, even if you could potentially argue that Minato could somehow be relative to that Obito still. Like, Obito will still have the speed advantage. It's gonna basically just be reverse Uno card, like what we saw when they first fought. Like, it would be Obito instead, So
yeah, he'd be the superior.
Because we know how the Flying Raijin works. Like, yeah, it's instantaneous, whatever, and that's broken, but Minato still has to incorporate his physical stats to land the blow right after. So
yeah. But yeah, folks, any questions at all? Any questions at all? Let's see if I missed any other ones up here. Let's see here. Low-key, Casey Minato might be Sage Hashirama. There are arguments that exist to argue that he would win.
Base Hashirama, but I don't know about Sage.
Yeah, Sage is like a different story.
Think of it this way, like bro, if he was really that guy like that, bro, like there was not one moment where Hashirama says, "Oh wow, Minato is more like stronger than like bro." He like, and mind you, him and Madara, they'll be the first ones to make statements when somebody's actually that guy, right? You know what I mean? Like Hashirama had said some things about Naruto when it came to his chakra level and shit.
Jubito,
like Jubito, like Madara and Hashirama, they always immediately admit inferiority, like or being inferior if like that's the case, or for someone being a threat to them, right? So the fact that they never, not once, seeing Minato in the Nine Tails power, where Madara's like, oh wow, he's stronger than me, or oh, he could be a threat to me and Hashirama, like nothing's ever said or stated. So.
Yeah, no. They like Hashirama, like he showed that he will admit it. Like Jubito was blatant, like admittance of inferiority. He's like, oh yeah, I'm weaker. Like I fucking can't beat him.
Yeah.
He
and Madara, like he said the whole time, Hashirama was the only one that could be potentially to stop him. Nobody else. Yeah, and he even sees Minato and he still doesn't change his mind. He still doesn't say, oh wow, looks like there is someone else that's just as capable as Hashirama. Nothing.
So, no. There's no like indication of that. Not until Jubito comes around, and then like, yeah, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. Those guys like, they would have stated it, especially guys of their caliber. It's like rare for them to see someone
like and the best feats you see with Minato with KCM too is like, this is when he's no longer dazed either. Is like he's relative to KCM 2 Sage Mode Naruto. You know what I mean? Like in the Avatar form, because he does his Avatar like, and they're both like fighting at the same speed, whatever, and they're trying to like attack Jubito and shit. Like, so like that's all you see at best. And again, there's nothing remotely to indicate that KCM 2 Naruto, or even KCM 2 Naruto with Sage Mode, which is bare minimum 10 times multiplier in theory, right? You know what I mean? Like that could also surpass Hashirama Madara, because we literally see Casey to Naruto being equal to Edo Madara. Like, that's Edo Madara, mind you. Like, so
yeah, literally.
So again, like, just to say, like, you know, then you have their live form, which is beyond their Edo, because you see the difference between Edo and what a live Madara could do. Like, bro, with no eyes, that motherfucker broke the Divinity Gates. Like, that's crazy, and he couldn't do that as an Edo, you know. So
yeah, that's fucking crazy. It's very impressive, actually.
So
what's a trope you're tired of seeing in Western media? So there are two, and I think they do intertwine. Blatant misinformation, and blatant bias propaganda from both sides of the political spectrum.
And they're both
Fox
dishonest.
News, CNN, you know, Fox News, CNN, fucking MSNBC, you name it. You know, you name it. It's blatant. Some of them are blatant pieces of misinformation. I just don't understand. Like, how the fuck can these, you know, platforms be, you know, in good faith, capable of releasing blatant misinformation? I don't understand that.
But that's the sad reality we're in nowadays, Jay. It's like integrity's gone out the window. Transparent, you know, like it's just not. It's so sad but back then it wasn't like that. Like, they always stick to facts, being unbiased, you know, so on and so forth, whatever you name it. Now it's just all about like who can get the most shock value, or who can misconstrue the best, or, you know, who can try to have the most convincing narrative, and it's just so fucking dishonest, dude. It's so sad.
It's so dishonest that it's like average Americans, right? Guys that are not like extremely radical on one side or the other, they all see right through it. There's a reason why like CNN's viewership, Fox, all these fucking like what once were extremely viewed platforms don't get shit now. There's fucking podcasts that get more views. Joe Rogan gets like fucking multiple times more views than fucking CNN, Fox, all those, because he allows both sides to come on. He's an open mind. He doesn't bullshit. There's no propaganda. There's no agenda. He just talks to everybody.
He's very, very logical, very straightforward. And the moment he ever smells any bullshit remotely, whether if it's on side A or side B, he'll call it out.
Yeah, both sides. Like, it's just so bizarre to me that media has become that. It's not even taken serious by the average American, which, you know, again, the average American being illogical, pretty centrist. You know, I think most Americans are in the middle on a lot of things, especially ones, you know, as far as aspects that are truly moral dilemmas. A lot of them are in the middle. You know, it's not fucking, oh, it's black and white. That's not how most people think. There's a silent minority, excuse me, on social media that's very loud. You know, but most people aren't like that. They're very sensible. You know, they go to work, they pay their bills, they care about their family. That's all they care about. They want to see a country that's thriving. They don't give a fuck about, your identity, your pronoun.
Nope.
Like, they don't give a fuck about any of that shit. All they care about is making a living and their country prospering. That's most Americans.
Cause let's be real too. Like, where does that really matter at the end of the day too? Like, because you could argue that matters in like subjective areas, whether if it comes to like mental health or morality, philosophy, whatever. But how does that even like connect deeply to reality itself? Like, how does that help the planet? How does that help, you know, the United States to fix all the issues that we have, or better yet, fucking any issues in places in other parts of the world, whether if it's another country, whatever. Like, if we're really, like, being legit and logical and serious for once and talking about reality itself, you really think arguing about gender or pronouns or this, whatever, that's going to actually be the most... Like, no, that's not... Like, you know, that's not going to solve world hunger or this or that or whatever, or...
Real
you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, real fucking issues, dude. You know, like... So, at the end of the day... Like, there's levels to it. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't have any sense of, you know, value or whatever, importance, whatever. Like, I'm not disregarding that, you know, because again, there's levels to it, right? You know, and we have to prioritize what truly, truly fucking matters. Not like, oh, you know, you hurt my feelings because you don't like rainbows like I do. I like rainbows. Yeah, like, you know, how dare you? Dude. Like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's where we're at nowadays. Like, you know, or better yet, like, oh, I didn't speak a certain way to you, like, or my tone or whatever bullshit it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's how, like, fucking weird we've gotten nowadays. Like, it's just so bad, dude. It's so
Very
bad.
bizarre. And here's a universal standard for most Americans. This is what really matters to them.
Yeah.
Don't mess with my kids. Don't mess with my ability to do what I want to do, my freedom, like including incarcerating me for not using a fucking pronoun. And don't mess with my family. That's what most people care about. That's all they care about. All this other bullshit, they don't give a fuck. So, you know, during Biden's regime or administration, all this dumb shit, there's a reason why Trump won the election. Because a lot of the things that Biden prioritized, most Americans don't give a fuck about. They don't. And that's why he lost. Honestly, that's why he fucking lost. Even though a lot of young people, due to propaganda, they hate Trump, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Most Americans don't fall for that bullshit. And to them, it was really black and white. I want a president that focuses on real issues. Immigration. You know, fucking illegal immigrants staying in schools and school being canceled because they're fucking illegal immigrants staying in these fucking schools that actual students go to. That's fucking ridiculous. Or fucking Ukraine getting billions of dollars, but when there is a fucking a massive fire in fucking Hawaii, each citizen gets $700. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, there's no way you were gonna win another election with the just preposterous fucking policy that this administration had. It's not even about politics. It's fucking common sense. Like, this U.S. citizen had his fucking house destroyed, gets $700. But fucking Ukraine gets billions.
Yeah, it's just our priorities are just not. Our priorities are. It's a shit show. Like that's the problem.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And I'm gonna be honest. Like, everyone kind of has a play and fault at it at the end of the day too. Because let's be real, how many billionaires that we have in our world, like, you know what I mean, and whatnot, like for instance, I'll just talk about one alone, Elon Musk. If you look up how much money that motherfucker has, and it might, like, billions upon billions of dollars.
Hundreds of billions.
If he was to donate $8 billion, mind you, there's 8 billion humans in this world, remind you. So meaning, this would just be for the whole world. Like, I'm not even talking about the population for the U.S., but if he just did $8 billion, okay, he can literally... Every person on this fucking planet could have enough money to eat, have some, you know, establishment or living, whatever, house, whatever, blah, blah. Like, but all I'm basically getting at is the money is there, right? Like, everybody could basically be able to have their problems resolved, whether if it's world hunger, whatever, etc., whatever you name it. And the most important aspect is then, once you do that part, then have regulation, right? You know what I mean? Because then everybody's just going to be spending and trying to buy everything, right? Well, don't let that happen, no. Okay, then you have to have regulation to where people can only get a certain amount of food, right? A certain amount of this, whatever, because you have to be realistic, right? You know what I mean? Like, fucking, that'd be retarded if everybody's just trying to blow the billion that they get and just buy all this fucking shit. Like, no. Like, so again, like, there'll have to be regulation, but it will all be basically formulated in a logical fucking plan, right? You know what I mean? To where everybody can do their thing, everybody can live. There you go. And that's like the simplest way really to go about it when it comes to like resolving most things, not all, but like the majority of things. You know what I mean? And you could just go about that route. But if you don't want to go that route and you want to go the whole other route, which is like just free will, you get what you get, right? You earn whatever, you know what I mean? So on and so forth, to where if you become rich, then yeah, you can buy whatever the fuck you want, right? Or do whatever you want. And if you're not rich, then there's only so much you could do, right? And blah, blah, whatever. And if we're going to go that route, then our priorities have to be correct. And that is the issue. And like what Jay was getting at, we have all these fucking priorities and a bunch of bullshit, and it makes no logical sense. Like the free will society thing, it can work, but there has to be points where you can give a lot of free will, but there needs to be some kind of regulation. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit, you know, like so that's the problem. And if we can't do that, and if we're just gonna be like free fucking reign, do what you want, basically, you know, like, then we need to just stop doing that and just do literally what I was saying in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, some motherfucker just needs to do that and then have like the laws in place, whatever, and just proper enforcement. Like, that's really what you're really working with at the end of the day. And that's kind of like my take on it in a general sense. Because like, it's just so sad. Like, again, with everything Jay has said, like, it's so simple. It's just common sense, yet we can't do common sense. You know what I mean? Like, we're acting on our emotions, or we're appealing to all this bullshit, whatever. So, like, again, it just gets to a point where if we can't logically do what is necessary as humans, then we need, please, for the love of fucking God, somebody do a shortcut process, or just make it very straightforward, is what I'm getting at, you know? So like I don't know, bro. So
yeah, we've gotten to a point where we're in such comfortable conditions that humans are trying to find new forms of conflict. We can get food at a whim, DoorDash. We have internet information at seconds from our fingertips, from our minds. It's just so convenient that humans naturally want to solve problems, and because it's so easy in today's first world conditions, they come up with conflicts that are truly nonsensical. Oh, my pronoun wasn't used. Oh, cultural appropriation. Oh, gender is not biological. It's a spectrum. Like, these are the dumbest conflicts in human history that have been created by people that have nothing better to do with their time, and instead of trying to improve themselves, they're coming up with these ridiculous virtue signaling used type of conflicts to try to feel special. It's truly ridiculous. No side of the spectrum is perfect. There's plenty of radical conservatives that are fucking just assholes that are too cutthroat as well. It's on both sides, of course. I'm not saying Trump's fucking perfect. He definitely has his flaws too. There's problems on every side. My point is just use logic, regardless of the fucking side you're on, regardless of the label you want to identify yourself with. It doesn't matter. Just use fucking logic and just be a good fucking person, man. Like, it's that simple. It's really that simple, and we've lost that simple logic, that simple train of thought, due to how comfortable everyone has it now. They have to find some new challenge, even if it's a delusional challenge, they try to find something to cling to, something to represent them, to give them an identity. It's fucking bizarre. I mean, the time we're in is truly bizarre, just in general. But aside from politics,
everything's just so sad too, Jay. It's just getting worse and worse. Like, bro, like it's to the point we're having these robots and shit. Everything's becoming so technology based and reliant. Like, fucking, it's just crazy, bro. Like, fucking, like, bro, like I literally saw this one thing that was up. It was like, at the rate we're going, humans are gonna have sex more with fucking robots than actual humans. Like, that is just fucking pathetic. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy nowadays. Like, with the direction we're going, we're so technology oriented now, which that can be a good thing, but it depends how you're utilizing, right? You know what I mean? Like, and we're just doing it for stupid shit. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, bro. It's really, really sad. Yeah. Like, and it's just everything. The dating marketplace, politics.
Everything's a mess.
You know, everything. Yeah, the world, fucking, the economy. Like, it's fucked. It's fucked, bro.
So right now there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. A lot of room. But the trajectory of where we're headed in many aspects, from the dating marketplace to ideological, like, understanding, all that, it's headed in the negative direction, like direction you don't want to head in. It's not improving, and who knows if it will or not. But yeah, folks, it's a whole mess. But,
and it's questionable if he'll ever get there, because we always have the fucking opposing sides, where it's one side for all the bullshit, right, and then it's the other side for, like, this is what's really, really important, we need to focus on this, and how we're gonna go about it, and then it's just butting heads the whole time, whatever, and then we don't get
division.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of division, tribalism, egos, so many things that are stopping actual unity. A lot of things. I guess that's the way it's been since the beginning of human history, technically, but things have never been easier from a condition standpoint for society in first world countries. It's never been easier, so it should be more possible than ever to have more unity, at the very least. No such thing as perfection, but definitely a lot of room for improvement in many aspects. But yeah, folks, we've been out for about 3 hours. Shawnobi dipped. Shout out to Shawnobi. Appreciate you for joining us, brother. Appreciate all the donos. A diss track is coming. I'm a man of my word. It's coming. It will be dropped on multiple channels, probably, more than likely. I'll let you all know. It's gonna be dark. I know Noodles will hear it. I know he probably saw this. Noodles, your time is coming. Your time is coming. You're gonna atone for your sins if you show up in October. That's all I have to say. Appreciate all you guys coming out. It's been a WS stream, hell of a comeback. I know it's been a while. We gotta keep making this consistent for sure. Fire ass stream. You guys are all fucking goats. There's content coming as well. Probably more Cobra Kai content and then some other stuff that I have in mind. But we appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next one, folks.
Catch you later. Peace.